patient on the Lakers playing the Rockets
let's
in
get
the
it.
second round after what could possibly be the Blazers in the
Got
first
some
round.
Wingstop.
I'm not panicked about the Rockets. No. I think we can beat that. I mean, they shoot the threes. You know, I don't think they can match up if we come to play with AD.
We got some. Hold on, let me turn off this TV.
I'm panicked about the Rockets.
Hold on.
I'm panicking again because nothing to do with it. I live in Sugar Land. All right, I'm panicking because you got one of the best guard combos in the NBA. We got one of our best defensive guards at home because you got Westbrook coming to 100 miles per hour downhill going to the rack. Okay, LeBron, you got to get back. Danny Green, back
What's
here,
up? What's
you gotta
up?
get back.
What?
KCP,
Let's go,
can't guard
Lakers.
both of them. And so you got a little.
We got some got some bonus wings.
Collective effort between Caruso and Pope to, play some defense.
Got some boneless wings. No, these are the tenders actually.
They're not Bradley, but I'm not worried about you.
And then over here,
Get that thumb ready to get back quick.
what's up, Drip? Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about you.
And then we got the boneless
Those have
wings.
nothing to do with your leg.
No, but I'm saying
But
he
you
got to
need the
get back.
legs.
He need his legs and his defense and his tenacity. His dog.
And then we got eliminated.
Let's stick with this theme. Panic or patience. The Lakers are missing Avery Bradley's perimeter defense when it comes to the postseason. Are you panicked about that or patient? Big game.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to rearrange this here.
He's not with us, but Big Game never panics. I believe in my teammates. I know when
Trying to rearrange this here.
they have to rise to the occasion. Okay, so I'm not a panic.
There we go. Do this
guy,
here.
especially when I see
This'll do.
collectively Pope, Caruso, guys
Let's
that
get it.
play. So I'm not panicked like Rob.
Rob, are you a
Lemonade.
I'm a panic again. You know me. I believe defense wins championships.
Oh, yes, it is. You know it.
Bringing that defense on the perimeter. This is the thing. People don't appreciate guys who can take the ball and from guys with offense. Think about it. He is such
We are ready to feast on this Lakers game day.
What's the guy that just whooped up on us with the
Chris Paul?
Chris Paul. He's been in him. He's been guarding him. I'm so frustrated with this. This guy.
Let me just get this.
back
Let
to
me just
the
get
ball,
scissors
man.
really
I
quick.
was gonna say, maybe his energy will bring him back.
But one player can't make a team lose, bro. But one player can help him not lose. Can't do it. Yeah, I believe that.
There we go.
We got 3 great shot blockers. Sometimes you have to compensate for what you don't have. You got to believe, bro.
I believe.
Don't panic.
I believe. I'm still
Oh,
gonna
I
panic.
love this. We're still rolling. Panic or patience. AD's up and
I love
down
it.
start to the restart. Big game. Are you panicking?
Up and down. No, I'm not.
We ready for this
panicked
Lakers.
about that either. Talented brother.
Man, can I
LeBron to get him going.
Watching
Came
the
back
pre-show right
with
now.
2 points. He know he can get his, whatever he wanted. I'm not panicked about that.
Bob?
I'm a little bit patient on this.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys patient for the Lakers, or are you guys panicking? I think the Lakers can do it, but I do worry about the Lakers. But for the playoffs, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I have faith in the Lakers.
He's still trying to figure it out. He's been a I'm really patient with this guy because he can't keep side and he has
Brother has got that kind of game and those kind of numbers.
If you'd told me you scored 9 points in the game,
There we go. Hold on. Trying to organize this here. There we go.
Time is still to be determined next Thursday. Panic or patience for you, big game, making your team.
That didn't. I'm trying to get kind of like.
The Kings and Laker game next Thursday, the final of the 8 city games. There's no tip-off time yet.
There we
Still
go.
to be determined. Are you panicking about your tea time, making your tea time?
I ain't panicking. I'm going to be late. I ain't gonna panic.
You're just going to be late to the show?
Yeah. Oh, nothing. You come on now.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Your boss is in my ear right now saying, I'm panicked.
man, I feel it for you, my brother.
Well, see, there it is right
All you
there.
gotta do is roll into a sandwich.
Nah, I'll be
Good
here.
morning, game.
I'll be here maybe with an egg sandwich, baby.
Well done. I don't want to go to
I have faith in the Lakers, though.
We're getting closer to tip off in Orlando tonight might be a good opportunity for Swish to get some extended minutes.
Let's try this chicken tenders.
First 4 games with the Lakers. So he's spinning right in. And Kuzmania continues in the bubble. We'll break down Kyle Kuzma and his hot start in the bubble. That's next. Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to you in part by Morongo Casino.
No, AD's playing tonight.
Playing it safe. Good times.
AD's gonna be in the starting lineup.
Something new is here. Bigger.
Yeah, I was watching the pre-show. They're saying that AD, Quinn Cook, Kyle Kuzma, I believe he is. AD, I believe, is playing tonight.
Good times. Morongo, better and safe. Good times.
Yeah, but Caruso and LeBron are both staying out for soreness.
Try a $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
So a few years ago, I wanted to go to space camp. One day, Honda arrived at my door and they told me,
Honda wants to send you to space camp.
Honda definitely inspired me to do community service. I speak to schools about
LeBron's not going to play tonight, though.
happening in space.
For years, it's been our job to be helpful. And now, during the Honda Summer Clearance event, we can help you too, with a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. Right now, you can lease a 2020 Civic LX for just $189 a month plus tax. And people buy Civics more than any other car in America.
Remember me. I will go to the moon.
Yeah, but Quinn Cook is going to be playing.
In my line of work, it's all about trust. When people leave their pups with me, they know they'll be taken care of. I like to be taken care of too. That's why I switched to Mercury for my car insurance. We've got amazing coverage, top-notch customer service.
Oh, let me try to fix this blind thing.
The whole pack. Some hot cups. Who's that hot cup?
93 warmer days. Promising
That's better.
and views that never get old.
Nope, it's
Your favorite season starts now. Summer on. Receive a credit of up to $3,000 plus 0.9% finance.
That's better.
Now through August 31st.
better. Still a little bright, but better. I guess.
Making a double. Yeah. Nice man. Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
Oh, we feasting. The official wings of Los Angeles Lakers.
AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Any more pleasant surprise down here in Orlando than Kuzma?
When I look at this team, Kyle Kuzma is our quarterback.
Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma chasing and blocking. Catch fires, connects.
And that's why Kyle Kuzma is my favorite player.
Cutting, grinding into Kuzma, who's stuck with him. Fights to defense by Kyle Kuzma. Out to Kuzma, triple, yes! Pretty shot by Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma shoots it and hits the three. Big bucket there from Kuzma.
School of Inside Access, Kuzma has really elevated his three-point shooting this season. He started the first part of the year shooting 35% from deep. He dipped all the way to 24% at the beginning of 2020, but in the 4 games of the restart, he is shooting 50% with the 3-ball, 11 of 22. Rob, let's break down how well Kuz is shooting the ball with a little Access 360.
Well, you know, the thing about Kuz, he's been one of the bright spots in a dismal shooting after by the Lakers from 3-point line. He's shooting 50%, so I'm not sure let Access 360 on what he's doing to get this shot up Right here, you see Kuz is eyeballing LeBron like everybody else in the stadium. Here, you see he knows what to do because it's a great play that got set up by a very smart player in Caruso. LeBron drives to get a back pick by Caruso. He goes to the open spot. Bam.
Yeah, it's fucking brightness.
8-0. The new 8-0. Now you got the same thing. LeBron's come down. Now you got AC Fresh looking to drive. And this is what you got to do. You got to get in those corners and open up that position. He drives down the lane. He has a couple of options, but he finds a hot man because he's the only one been knocking down threes from three-point land. Kuz right there for three. Here you go on the inbound play. This is a great play for Kuz because everybody's going to be watching LeBron. You know, the best man is away from the ball. Kuz is in the corner. I know for a fact because Kobe got a lot of shots like that. Now everybody tries to bite in on LeBron. Kuz gets it from the corner, knocks it down, bang, three ball. And that's what Kuz is getting so good at right now. He's so good at opening himself up and getting the position. Right here, Kuz is doing the Robert Ory. I call this the Robert Ory. Everybody run off fast. Get down to the basket. Trail it, man. These pitchers see it, trail it. Look out now. Nobody's around me. Look at the area. Look at the area. Too late, CP3, bam, in your face. And he's starting to understand this. It's not always about getting at the fastest, but being efficient. Efficiency is the best way to play basketball.
It's not always about just playing offense. I think what he's also learning is he's got to do a little bit of both. He's been defending well as well.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years have been an experience for Kuz. You know, being injured, being on the international team, and coming back this year, being injured, being considered the third big wheel on the team. And I think he's handled it very well. You know, he's been calm. He's learned how to play the game theoretically, you know, and that's hard to do, like knowing what to do when things aren't going well. If you're not shooting the ball well, go get some offensive rebounds. If you're not shooting the ball well, you know, play some defense, you know, take some other responsibility. And I think right now he's primed and set to, you know, if it hadn't been for the, you know, the pandemic, I think he was ready to really, you know, explode and have a breakthrough. And so far he hadn't skipped a beat.
You know, defensively, you watch his movements, it's not as choppy. He used to be always up and down when he slid his feet across the court. Now it's real fluid. He's standing in front of guys, and I'm very impressed by his defense.
You know you're really good with your breakdowns when you give yourself a shout-out while doing the breakdown. But we're also
I call that Robert Ory.
Siakam and bring this full screen back in from the beginning. Just to look at the Lakers starting lineup tonight so you can say what you
starting
wanted
lineup
to
is
say when you were cut
Quinn
off
Cook,
with
KCP,
that opportunity.
Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, and AD.
You might want to cut me off again. But no, you know, think what I was saying, but this is...
That's actually currently the projected starting lineup.
He always talks about how he doesn't want to be the five
but
guy.
That could change.
Guy in the middle. But here's the opportunity to show him how dominant, because if you watch the Rockets play, they're getting just smoked on the inside by big guys. They're punishing them, you know, and that's what he has to do. He's like, take this three-point shooting car out, because the guy that was on the Lakers that I always harped on to get his big butt in the post, Lopez, when they played the Bucks, just punish James Harden in the post. And that's what Anthony Davis has to do next. Punish him in the post.
And that's what's missing, Rob, when you play against superstar players, you know, Hardens and the great scorers. You can't let them roam on defense. I don't care who's in the game. You know, I'll post them up with Stevie Wonder if I have to. Let's go out there and, you know, find a foul. Yeah. You got to make them play defense. And so I think that's a good way to look at it. And this is a defensive unit right here. And if AD really takes, you know, the mentality of like Patrick Ewing, you know, if he had a little bit of that mentality where he's just going to make it happen, you know, they can switch everything, steal. We're going to see if that defense is intact, you know, tonight.
Well, they're going to get a true test, because speaking of Houston and, of course, James Harden, here he is. Of course, a walking bucket. The Beard has led the league in scoring 3 straight years and is going to make it 4 this season. Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain are the only names ahead of him on this achievement. Are we rolling with big game? Is he going to do the Access 360 here on James Harden? We're going to get back to Rob. Why he's so difficult?
Yeah, you got to think about what makes James so difficult. He's a big body. He's left-handed. And he got some crazy handles. Here you see him coming down, pat it, and like Charles Barkley said, dribble. He has the opportunity. He gets that left leg to think he's going to drive. He does his step back, gives him that space, bang, knock down 3. James is so good at creating this space. That's what makes him so deadly. Here you got, okay, I see that you're coming at me. I see this double team can come. You think you can get the ball in? I'm going to act like I'm going to take off baseline. Bam. stepped like 10 feet behind the three and knocked us down. He's so deadly from long range. Here, now he's roaming. It's like, this is the worst thing. You don't want to leave one of the deadliest shooters in the NBA here. He's wide open. He can hit. He's hit this from where I'm saying last time? Glendale. He's way downtown. Bam. Now in the old uniforms, I wore those uniforms when I played for the Rockets right there. Now we come back down again. Now look, you got McCollum say, hey, somebody get the most deadliest guy in the game. He's leading the league in scoring. You cannot leave this guy wide open. When you leave him wide open, it's like saying you don't want to play basketball. This guy's going to knock down threes, and he's going to punish you.
Yeah, I said all that before you did the 360, but I wouldn't want to guard the guy myself.
How would you guard him? Because you see him on the three-point line, but his ability to get to the rack and draw the foul?
I was going to say, somewhere there's some specialist who is making an app or something on, first of all, how to play like him. You can't teach anybody how to play like James Harden. You just can't teach. You wouldn't know where to begin. There's no drills you can do. And then defensively, the only thing you can do is send 2 or 3 men, make the ball get out of his hand, and that's it. He's not guardable. And I haven't seen that in the NBA. Michael Jordan's good. Kobe was amazing. But at times, they could be guarded by the team concept. Not this kid. Yeah. This kid can't be guarded by a team. He's big up top. He's strong. He can shoot from anywhere. He can get to the basket. He's smart at knowing how to draw fouls. He's really crafty.
He's got the officials on his side, too.
They haven't created the Harden rules. You had the Jordan rules. You had the Iverson rules. They're going to come with the Harden rules, and I guarantee you, if I was coaching, I know how to stop him. I'm not going, unless you pay me, you can't get the secret.
We're going to get the secret.
A lot of players missing games because they had to do some flagrants.
Our next on Spectrum Sports Stat. LeBron will not play, but he seems to be in good spirits in the locker room. Big picture, his health is critical to the Lakers' title chances.
Let's get
Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealer. Get great deals on a bold new Camry at Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
It's a big step.
Yeah, so I probably need a new car.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
What is that?
That is a great deal, and that's a great car.
Cool design. I mean, a new Toyota would be awesome.
Look at that offer. Wow, I gotta say, this is a great deal. Every Toyota comes with no-cost maintenance.
Looks like it's the perfect time to get a camera.
Looking good.
Yeah, gotta say.
We make it easy.
Hi, Wingstop.
Thanks.
Wingstop.
Turn it up with 11 flavors so intense your dinner won't know what hit it. And neither will you. When the dinner craving hits, Wingstop delivers. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Official wings of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue that dream. But if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA. You could be anything you want in this city, right? And I got a few ideas. What's stopping you? Might as well take it on. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
This time tomorrow, where will we be?
Day trips are better than daydreams. Experience the adventure of a bigger world in a highly capable Lexus SUV. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Get 0% financing and make no payments for up to 90 days on all 2020 Lexus models.
Real people are realizing there's a better way to mobile.
My carrier probably has a lot of fees I don't even know are there. Basic phone line access, federal universal service charge, I don't even know what that is. Why am I paying these fees?
At Spectrum Mobile, there are no added taxes and fees. What you see is what you pay. $45 a line with our unlimited data plan or $14 a gig with our 5-a-day plan.
Calculated spend that we would save $600
$1,000 a year. We've actually saved $612 in half a year.
With Spectrum Mobile, I'm saving over $350 a year.
$650 a year. It's true. Most customers who use our calculator find they can save hundreds every year. Don't wait. Find your savings at SpectrumMobile.com or call 844-258-8115. And get it all with free nationwide talk and text and no contracts.
I'm ready to switch.
Get more for less with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig. Plus, get the flexibility to mix and match plans. Visit a Spectrum store. Go to SpectrumMobile.com or call 844-258-8115.
Paid up to 2 days faster with NetSpend.
Welcome back. The Lakers and Rockets are coming up next. Here's what you need to know. Yesterday, the Lakers dropped their second game in the bubble against the Thunder. Lakers' shooting struggles continued as they shot 35% from the field and only 14% from deep. Both percentages are season lows. If the Lakers can bounce back tonight, they will become the first team in NBA history to go undefeated in second game of back-to-backs for a season. How about that? But they will have to do it without their leader, LeBron James. LBJ will not play tonight as he sits out with a sore groin. In the last 4 games, he's averaged 19 points while shooting 42% from the field, adding 10 boards and 6 assists. Alex Caruso will also be out, and both Kyle Kuzma and Quinn Cook will move from the bench to get the big start tonight against the Rockets. Speaking of Houston, they entered the game coming off a loss to Portland on Tuesday and are 2-1 since the restart. Last time the Lakers faced the Rockets, Russell Westbrook went off for 41 points. Lucky for the Lakers, he will not play tonight due to a quad contusion. The Rockets are a possible second-round matchup for the Lakers. They're tied with the Thunder for 5th and just a game and a half behind Utah for the number 4 seed. So with that, it's time for Take Your Shot. It's brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. You'll each pick a Laker that you think will impact this game and tell us how. Big game, you're rolling on the Kuz bus.
Yeah, I'm going Kuzma. He's proven in the past that when one of the big stars is out, like an AD's out, he goes to big numbers. He knows his offense. He can create his own shot. We just talked about, Rob just showed us the three-pointer effect, shooting 50%. So this is what I think lights him up when he knows that he's going to get some extra volume and some more shots.
This might be Kyle Kuzma's big game.
A big impact tonight.
Big shot, Rob. You're going with bubble cheese?
Bubble cheese. Just the Waiters. Waiters out. He's averaging 10 points so far with the Lakers, and he still hasn't learned the system yet. He still hasn't gotten the feel for these guys. So I think this is the perfect opportunity now to go out and do his thing because LeBron's not playing. You're going to need some extra scoring from somewhere. So come on, buddy. Show us what you got because Waiters, you can put it up, especially driving baseline.
Told me last night in the post game, he's just so pissed he's never missed this many threes in his life. Hopefully he can turn that around. Perez! You want the big fella?
I kind of liked my pick better about an hour ago, before Frank Vogel said we're going with small ball for the starting lineup. But Dwight, we haven't quite seen a Dwight-like game in the bubble. He missed the last game because of some knee soreness and whatnot. But I think it's going to be tough against that small ball Rockets front line that goes 6'5", 6'6", and 6'7" across the front court. Dwight's going to have a nice game off the bench for the Lakers.
Get back in action. His knees were sore. Are your knees sore?
No, not right now.
Feeling pretty good. Let's turn it over to our broadcast team. Bill Dowd, have the call.
We are ready.
There we go.
Sportsnet is being presented by the Mercedes-Benz dealers in Southern California. The Lakers take on the Houston Rockets. And of course, the big news. No LBJ, no LeBron James.
And with no LeBron James, that's a big hole to try to fill because this is a guy that does so many things. Averaging 25, assists, 8 boards, but he sets up so many teammates for other things.
Oh my God. See in the rotation,
right.
JaVale McGee and Alex Caruso, they won't play tonight either. So obviously a mix and match as far as the rotations. Whatever it is, though, hopefully the Lakers can find some offense because they left it somewhere in Disney World and they can't find it. They've been just absolutely awful.
Yeah, there's no other way to put it. Since the restart, you're right. They haven't been very good offensively at all. How bad have they been? Well, there's 22 teams in the boat. And the Lakers are the worst in just about every offensive category. The only one they're not in assists, thank you, LeBron, and that's kind of hard to do when you're not shooting the ball very well as a team. So they've got a long way to go offensively, But sometimes their offense can be that. It can come and go. So they're hoping that guys like Kuzma, who's really not shot the ball badly in the bubble, will make things happen. And then Danny Green, he's the guy that, at his age, I think he's waiting for the playoffs to start. Yeah. Anthony Davis is going to be the leader tonight. He has to be the guy that sets the table for everybody else.
Again, though, let's be honest, and let's not forget the Lakers have already clinched the #1 seed, so they're doing things maybe a little bit differently here, just getting ready for the playoffs that start next week. As you just mentioned, that's ultimately what's the most important. The opponent tonight, Houston, they're right in the middle of things in the West, trying to improve their seed. No Russell Westbrook tonight. He will be out with a quad injury. But you've got
Russell
the guy
Westbrook
who's
is out
going
with
to
a quad
win the
injury.
title yet again. He's a Southern California guy. His name is James Harden.
Well, no Russell Westbrook means you get a half a second more to get back because he's a guy that goes up and down in a hurry. But then you have to concentrate on, as you mentioned, the leading scorer in the NBA.
Try and get this organized here.
There we go. 85% of the time that they have it offensively. So you got to make a choice. You can't put him on the free throw line.
There we go.
So you better be able to give some defensive help.
Let's have some fun from Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Lakers and the Rockets. We got it next. Basketball is being brought to you by the Mercedes-Benz dealers of Southern California.
This selenite gray is so pretty, isn't it?
Wow. Jim, could you pop the hood for us?
There she is.
Turbocharge, right?
Yes, it is.
Jim, could you kick the tires?
Oh, yes.
Could you change the color inside the car?
Oh, sure. How about blue?
That's more cyan, but jump in the back seat, Jim. Act like my kids.
How much longer?
Exactly how they sound. It's got massaging seats too, right?
Oh.
Visit the Mercedes-Benz summer event or shop online at participating dealers. Lease the 2020 GLB 250 SUV for just $419 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue that dream, but if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA. You can be anything you want in this city, right? And cut. I got a few ideas. What's stopping you? Might as well take it on. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's a big step. Yes, and I probably need a new car. That's what I'm thinking. What is that?
That is a great deal, and that's a great car.
Cool design. I mean, a new Toyota would be awesome.
Look at that offer.
There we go.
Wow.
Yep.
I gotta say, this is a great deal. And every Toyota comes with no-cost maintenance.
Looks like it's a perfect time to get a Camry.
Yeah, gotta say.
We make it easy.
This cheeseburger's the best.
It's about to get besta, baby! Making a double. Yeah! Nice main!
Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue that dream, but if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA. You can be anything you want in this city, right? And cut. I got a few ideas. What's stopping you? Might as well take it on. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Get a load of my Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger. Let menu talk make it a double! Yeah! It's beautiful! Say what? I said it's beautiful!
Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
.com.
Welcome back. The injury report brought to you by Volkswagen. The
Alex Caruso was out with a neck injury,
James tonight.
with a sore neck.
Westbrook, excuse me.
LeBron out with a sore groin, and on the Houston Rockets, Russell Westbrook is out with a quad
Lakers and Rockets coming
injury.
up in just a few minutes. Of course, the Lakers starting lineup looks a little different, as we mentioned, with LeBron out tonight. Quinn Cook, KCP, Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Davis. So Kuz and, of course, Quinn Cook getting a start. Just one point we didn't really touch on before as the Lakers look to find that second playmaker. Here's just another opportunity for I want to call him QC, Quinn Cook, to show what he can do.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he needs to because the moments that he's gotten hadn't been like quality minutes. They've just been here and there. So we know what he could do coming out of Golden State, young kid out of Duke. And I think this is a prime opportunity because I think until Rondo comes back, and even when Rondo comes back, this kid can play. And he just needs to gain a little bit more confidence, find his rhythm and shots, and be a scorer, play smart, and don't be a liability on the defensive end. I think he's got some value.
Rob, let me ask you this about Anthony Davis. When it comes to
Quinn Cook is making his first start in the Lakers.
Really gets him going.
First start of the season.
Position. But against the Raptors, just 7 shots. Next play, it's a 14 in the first quarter. What kind of AD do you think we're going to get?
You know, he had 9 points the other night, so I think he'll get a 40-point AD again because, like I said earlier, he knows he has a size advantage. That's one thing you cannot teach a guy, and you cannot teach his size. So what they'll punish this Rocket team because Rockets think small ball is going to work. Dan Tony has always been a small ball fan. He thinks this is going to work. I don't know one team that's won a championship like that. So punish these guys on the inside. Go for every offensive rebound because they cannot compete with a guy when they're 6'7", and he's 7 feet tall. Come on, man.
Allie, what kind of conversation do you think LeBron would have with AD before a game, given your history with him in Cleveland? What kind of conversation?
Set the tone.
He's going to,
yeah. Go on and do you. Set the tone. It's on you. This is your moment.
Punish him.
Go to work. Go to work, big fella.
Projected, Quinn Cook is going to be in the starting lineup, supposedly.
Yeah, show what you can do. Rob, I have no idea what you're saying.
That's what Shaq used to say. Punish him.
I love that. We could just roll that for the next 5 minutes. But no, talked about it right before the break. Kyle Kuzma. When one of the superstars were out this season, 2 games back-to-back that come to mind for me, Dallas, OKC. Put on a clinic.
Yeah, and the key for him is, now that he recognizes that he's the second guy now on this starting lineup, still do the things he's been doing for the last few months. Don't try to shoot too much. Let the game come to you. It's going to come to you. He's going to get more opportunities, obviously. So just go out and play your game. It's going to come naturally because he's a natural scorer, and he makes it look easy.
Here's the thing about Kuz. I guarantee he plays on the second team in practice, and that second team in practice, that ball's popping because you don't have a penetrator like LeBron, you have a post-up guy like AD. So he's so used to the ball movement, he's getting his shot. So I guarantee you, LeBron's not in the game, so the ball's going to be popping a little more. So he's going to be more active, he'll get more shots, and he'll probably get about 20 points tonight.
Remind some people that the team is not concerned. The Lakers have been struggling to get anything going offensively in the bubble. They're scoring less than 100 points a game. They also have the worst 3-point shooting and field goal percentage in the bubble. But AD, still not worried. Take a listen.
I think it's as simple as just making shots. We're getting good looks. Everybody on the team, everyone is, not shooting the ball very well. Especially from 3. We talked about on the bench that, we're happy that it's going on now and not, later in the playoffs. But, at some point in time, we're gonna have a game, where we make 20, 25 threes and be able to go from there. So we just got to, stay the course and just keep shooting the basketball.
We're continuing to miss open looks, which is leading to some frustration and, maybe a shorter fuse in terms of the patience necessary to work for great shots. And, it's just a matter of time, before the shots will start going in. But, the biggest focus for us is to play with pace because we're fouling too much. And then continue to work for shot quality.
I think sometimes we have some early, quick, shot selection, some bad shot selection, throughout the course of some of these games. But for the majority, I feel like we got some great looks. And obviously, tonight, once again, going, I think it was 5 for 37.
His tens are pretty good.
From the three-point line, shooting 35% from the field. And our defense is pretty good. I mean, we only allowed allowed the Thunder to shoot 43% from the field. But we just got to, we'll continue to find good looks, find great looks, and, in our shooters, including myself. and everybody else will, we'll get our rhythm and start making some.
Okay, so rhythm, pace, flow, all of that for the Lakers offensively is something we have not really had to touch on this year just because it's always been there. But how do you walk that fine line and find the balance to finding the pace and rhythm you're looking for, all the while keeping the ball moving? I know you talked about the ball movement, the spacing is just not there, but still getting the quality shot.
Yeah, I mean, I hear LeBron when he talks about the numbers, but the numbers don't tell the entire truth. You take a look at Oklahoma. Oklahoma was 32 for 36 from the free throw line. That's a lot of fouls. That's a lot of disrupting your game right there. The Lakers only had 17 assists in that game, where they had been used to, getting 25, sometimes 28, assists a game. So, yeah, Oklahoma didn't have a lot of assists either, but they compensated in other areas that the Lakers lacked. So I believe in the numbers, and sometimes that's why analytics gets in the way sometimes. But, as they did other things,
this will be after
the get more assists than they normally get. That's when those percentages really, meet the road. The rubber meets the road on that.
Look at this full screen. I actually find this to be pretty incredible. If the Lakers win tonight, they will be 9-0.
Lakers have the best record. The best record in the second game of back-to-backs. Yeah.
A team has gone undefeated on the second night in NBA history. That says a lot. Right?
It speaks volumes because it's hard.
Not easy.
It's so hard to get up for that game, and and it's a lot easier playing in the bowl because you don't have travel, you don't have any of that thing. But they should. I got them winning tonight, James. I really do.
Yeah, I think if they come right and firm and strict with the Rockets, I think they can get them, especially without Westbrook.
It's not going to be easy, but what is easy? It's never easy when it's worth it. We'll be back here at halftime after the break. It's back to Bill and Stu for tip-off.
Let's get Lakers versus Rockets. Let's get it.
2 1/3 pound beef patties. The only way to stop it is to eat it. The new Monster Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love you. Sail the ship, chop the tree. Look at me.
And there's the balloons.
Summer. The one season that always leaves us wanting more. And you only have one chance to get it right. Here's yours. Summer on. This 2020 BMW 228i X-Drive Grand Coupe for $359 a month.
This was an unexpected bill not covered by my health insurance. And this is the Aflac duck who helped me cover it. Aflac!
These are all the cab rides to my physical therapy. And Aflac paid me directly to help.
Aflac!
What he said.
And this unexpected bill is from the $2,000 specialist. Thanks. Aflac!
When you're sick or injured, Aflac is there. We can help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at Aflac.com.
1/3 pound Angus beef. Double. That means 2. The new Monster Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
NBA basketball from Central Florida. It's the Rockets, who lost for the first time since the restart. The other night, they lost to Portland, a really good Portland team against the Lakers, coming off that loss last night to the Thunder, trying to win here on the tail end of a back-to-back. Different starting 5. Obviously, no LeBron. You got Kuz in there.
You have official starting lineup. KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Davis, Danny Green, and Quinn Cook. Being at Daniel House Jr., PJ Tucker, Albert Covington, Ben McLemore, and James Harden.
Again, no Russ, but James is playing. P.J. Tucker is one of the more consistent players you will see in the league. Let's get the keys. Lettuce and stew.
Well, the Lakers in the bubble have had some terribly slow starts. So it'd be nice if they didn't have a slow start in this game. And then defend the three. What? Get challenged there because this team shoots more threes than anybody.
What?
And then limit Houston's free throw
attempts,
especially one James Harden. You got to keep that guy and their team off the line.
Mike, tell me about this small ball rage that's going on between these two teams tonight, especially with the Houston Rockets.
Well, Billy, look, we all know LeBron's impact on the game is so great that it's a little bit hard to typify what you're going to see in the postseason when he's not in the action. So Frank Vogel's thinking, why not see how the small ball group goes against Houston here, who has been playing this mini lineup since February. In fact, the first time that they got Robert Covington to start within that group, he came in early February against the Lakers, and Houston took the Lakers by surprise a little bit in that action. So I think Vogel wants to make sure and see that Anthony Davis in this unit. How does that match up with P.J. Tucker? And you don't know what matchups are going to be in the playoffs. They're not looking past anything. They're only thinking about the first round at this point. But why not get a little bit larger of a sample size and seeing how this group works together? That's the goal of tonight.
And one thing you can't do too much of there is try to match up small to small with the Rockets. That's their game. You want to make sure you take advantage of Anthony Davis. Don't have him have to dribble the ball very much against P.J. Tucker. Put him on the box. Tell him just turn and shoot over the top.
What an opportunity for Quinn Cook, too, because obviously Rajon, who's trying to get back into the bubble, is hurt. Avery opted out.
Let's get it.
Caruso tonight. So Quinn
Tip
Cook,
off.
with the basketball, gets an opportunity and the start. And getting bumped immediately by Daniel House is Anthony Davis.
Excuse me, Ben McLemore just trying to, cut through with his man Quinn Cook, and he runs right into Anthony Davis. They didn't work contact, but it's a foul nonetheless.
Yeah, Ben McLemore, boy, I'll tell you what, he was about this close to being out of the league at some point. He just couldn't shoot the basketball, and he's obviously found a nice home here. AD, the turn, no. And there's
AD missed the first shot of the game.
By the Rockets. Quickly. PJ throws it away.
Good defense.
It down is KCP, but he's going to let it go out of bounds.
I was wondering if he was going to try to save that. It was going to be the Laker basketball, and he was raising a good job of running it down, see if he could get it before it went out of bounds. Then had he got there, it would have been an easy layup.
The Lakers' only team in the bubble, remaining under 100 points per game. You know the story. Last 3 out of 4 games have been their worst 3 shooting performances of the season. Kuzma, though, has been shooting well, but his first effort comes up short. And that is Daniel House with the basketball. He went to Texas A&M. That's the same school as Alex Caruso. Looking for his 3rd straight scoring title. The great James Harden. You mentioned he goes to the free throw line quite a bit, more than anybody else. Here is Danny Green after the turnover. Kuz, lob, AD, and that's broken up by McLemore, and out of bounds it goes.
Right idea, good hustle back by Ben McLemore to foil that play.
McLemore, his best season since 14-15 when he was with Sacramento. He shot the 3 really well here on campus in the bubble.
See, and here's Anthony again, though, but he's got the ball in the perimeter. You don't want him dribbling too much around the perimeter against P.J. Tucker. You want him on the box, on the low post, so he can just utilize that size.
Good shit, KCP. Let's go. Lakers score first.
And the Lakers have the first basket.
That's what happens defensively when one player's thinking of switching and the other one's not. To go to one and you leave a guy wide open.
Houston shot the 3 ball 61 times.
You said 6-1?
6-1.
Yeah, they shoot it more than
against Dallas. And here is a
damn. They left the Rockets open for 3.
Over 30 again.
Sorry.
Let's
go, AD.
And he makes it 4-2.
He catches that one on the box. Just use your size and shoot over the top.
Actually, 5-4 now.
They're going back. Right now, the Lakers and the Rockets are going back and forth right now.
Quinn Cook has that championship experience. Now out to AD operating on top. He's going to come around and get the handoff. Lakers on the perimeter. Lakers looking for their 52nd win of the year. They're 2-2 here in Florida.
80 is posting them up. And now we're in for the free throw.
Another look at the lead score in the NBA, and that's James Harden, switched on to by Anthony Davis, and then that quick 3-point attempt over the top.
James Harden is gonna be a problem to. Well, we gotta just try to get stops against James Harden.
Client back in Rob's previous life before he was the general manager of the Lakers. Of course, he was an agent to the Stars in basketball. AD, 9 points.
Let's go. Make those free throws, AD. Let's get it.
That was after a 42-point performance on Monday.
At least the Lakers right now are tied at 5. The slow start that they've had the last few games, the scoreboard-wise, not tonight.
Yeah, a little bit better. Of course, AD's got a
Let's go. Lakers up by 1, 6-5.
He was listed as probable coming into the game. Again, no McGee, no LeBron, and no Alex tonight, and no Russell Westbrook for Houston. And I think Ali was mentioning it before. Russ had a great game against the Lakers earlier this year. In fact, Russ in his career had a 20.
Rockets already have 3 turnovers. Let's go.
Once against the Lakers. One of the most scintillating performances we've ever seen.
See, right there, he's on the block, just over the top.
He's going to find Quinn Cook.
Quinn Cook for 3? Oh, so close. So close.
James Harden will control the basketball part of it. Down the middle.
Good defense, though. Let's go, Lakers. Let's go. Cook up.
Right side, DG
Done it.
on the sideline.
Oh, Danny Green stepped out of bounds. Damn it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all right.
He was out of bounds when he caught it, so he must not have reestablished enough.
You just gotta, be more self-aware of where you're on the court.
Rockets, obviously, offense has not been a problem for them. Defensively, though, they want to have more energy, be more aggressive. That's Mike D'Antoni using those words.
God damn, James Harden is just scorching from behind the arc. God damn. God damn, James Harden. Better chill out. Dude. Gotta cool down. James Harden's gonna be a problem for the perimeter. Nice shot, Kuzma. Let's go. Let's get it, Kuzma. Come on, let's get it. Just gotta find a way to try to slow James Harden down a little bit. Because James Harden just cooks up so much.
Harden guarded by KCP. Wants to get it back. The deny by Caldwell.
Good defense, KCP. Good defense. Good defense. Let's go. Rebound. Rebound from Kuzma. Oh, so close. Kuzma almost got that. Come on, Lakers. Damn.
They don't want the mid-range jumpers.
Lakers down by 3. 8-11. Come on, Lakers.
Behind the line that drills the 3. The Lakers cruise says, hey, I can make the mid-range shot.
7:45 left in the first quarter. Yeah, Lakers down 3. See? Hey. Lakers are doing pretty good, though. They're only down by 3, so it's not bad. I'll be right back really quick. 1 sec.
It's beautiful. Say what? I said it's beautiful. Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now, no contact delivery.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue that dream.
Let's get it.
If you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA. You can be anything you want in this city, right?
What?
And cut it.
Yes.
I got a few ideas.
Oh,
What's stopping you? Might as well take it off. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Where to go today? LA, Vegas, no, the desert. Let's listen to this. Louder. Take these guys? I mean, there's room. Next time, fellas. Now we're talking. All right, let's go.
Click, call, or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the Atlas Crossport.
Do you know with Spectrum Mobile you can talk and text as much as you want for free? I can afford that. There are no surprise taxes or fees. Even better. And plans start at $14 a month. $14? I spent $14 on this cup of coffee. That's a lot for a cup of coffee.
Well, it's got 6 shots of espresso, so...
Why would you do that?
Because I'm a go-getter. I got big plans for this place. I'm going to repaint something softer. It's too bright. I'm going to revarnish this table. You want some sandwiches? I'm going to make you some sandwiches.
With plans from $14 a month and no surprise taxes or fees. Get Spectrum Mobile.
Making sandwiches and I'm sweeping.
People used to care. Heck, they'd come all the way out here just for a blurry photo of me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wait, what's that?
That's just on the battery one.
Now it's all, check out my RV and let's go four-wheeling. Maybe there's a little part of me that wanted to be seen.
Well, Progressive helps people save when they bundle their home with their outdoor vehicles. So they've got other things to do now, Bigfoot.
Wait, what did you just call me?
Bigfoot?
My name is Daryl.
Getting a great deal on a new Camry is easy. You can choose a super low $229 a month lease or get $1,000 cash back. Either way, you get Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. We make it easy.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Jack in the Box. Order Jack's $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo for delivery and make it a double for $1 more. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Back in the bubble. Taco Bell take. Allie talked about it. We talked about it. Lakers trying to become the first team to ever go undefeated in the second game of back-to-backs. Nothing is normal this year. Of course, there's less games. Some of the back-to-backs were canceled, postponed. But it would still be impressive to go 9-0. Remember, these two teams were set to meet on March 12th at Staples before the game was postponed due to the outbreak. Here they are in Florida. Double up on AD. 11-8. Lakers are down. Knocked away. James Harden playing a little defense. Took it away from Kuzma all the way. And it's denied by Kyle Kuzma.
Very nice.
Let's get it.
Back by Kuz. Very nice.
Now at the other end, tried to finish off the three. Good work by Danny Green, and he follows it up and in.
Good sequence by Kuz. Good sequence on the offensive board by Danny.
This is a Houston home game. You'll see a lot of their fans in the digital crowd and their game presentation. Covington, I mentioned that mid-season acquisition. Hasn't really shot it well, though. 20% from three over the last three, and just 32% from beyond the arc since joining this Rockets team. Well, that's a deep three in the corner. It's going to hit the side of the board, and it's a 24-second violation on the miss by Daniel House.
Boy, another look at our Carl's hand was Cal Kuz getting back, blocking the shot of James Harden.
I was checking the screen.
With that hustle play because freed up offensive rebounding for Danny Green.
Good play by PG. Of course, Lakers trying to find the basket. Had their season low in points the other night. 86, previous low was 88. Left-hand shot by AD. Just to the side of the lane. Now James Harden. Here he goes all the way.
Good defense, though.
He'll have his trip to the free throw line.
Well, he's got a good, strong body, Harden does, so he gets to the basket and absorbs contact really well to get another look there. Eric Gordon out tonight. His first, another great offensive player the Rockets have.
Well, I'll tell you what, left ankle sprain is keeping Eric Gordon out. Averages about 14.5 points a game, 12th year in the league, the 31-year-old. And while we have a moment, here's a quick word from Morongo.
Morongo, playing it safe. The good times are back.
Again, Houston. They are tied with OKC for 5th in the West, a half game behind Utah, and 2.5 behind Denver.
Lakers down by 3. We got this.
They will have 4 games remaining after tonight. The Lakers will be down to just 3. Starting with Saturday against Indiana on Saturday afternoon. Danny Green with 8 to shoot all the way out to KCP. Towing the line right out there at midcourt. KCP with 3 to shoot. Tried to get to the
basket. KCP turned it over.
Mishandled the basketball and creates the turnover. It's turnover number 3
Come on now.
for the Lakers.
See, let's not turn the ball over now. Come on.
Restart, they clinch the top seed. They're 35-8 against.
Lakers are doing good now. They're turning the ball over.
12 in the conference.
Boy, back and forth the handle with James Harden. Oh, fly swatted down by Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma's playing good defense though. I'm liking Kyle Kuzma's effort. I really do. I love his effort.
Back from behind and swats his second shot.
Kyle Kuzma's a monster. He's a beast.
The improvement for Kuz on defense, rebounding, even passing, and now the shooting is starting to come around too. Slow start to the year.
I'm loving Kyle Kuzma's effort.
Playing for Team USA. And Mike Trudell, you want to expand?
That's why Kyle Kuzma is my favorite player on the Lakers.
Yeah, Billy, you just mentioned his shooting,
Hands down.
and we spent a lot of time in these seeding games talking about how the Lakers have been struggling from three. Well, everybody except for Kuz, basically. He came into this game shooting 50%. The rest of the team way lower. So he's at least in a rhythm, and that's going to be an important thing moving forward.
Yeah, 11 for 22 in the three, from three after the break. 8 for 52. 15% in his last 14 before the hiatus.
Kyle Kuzma's a bow.
Stepped out of bounds, off doing the dribble.
Well, James Harden turns it over on anybody. Here is Greg Cook because he handles it so much.
Good rebound, AD. Let's go. And one.
Good offensive rebounds again by the tallest player on the court. Cook sets it up by getting to the basket, and Anthony Davis cleans it up, gets the hoop and the foul. He'll be back at the line to complete the three-point play.
Let's go. Tie at 13. Let's get it.
So the 85%er has the Lakers even up at 13 all. We're past the halfway mark of quarter number one. Rockets Lakers. That's Rivers.
Good defense. Let's go.
Father, Doc, coach of the Clippers. Here's Kuzma going on.
Damn. Good rebound though.
No reset on the clock.
Kuzma for three? Oh, good rebound though, AD. Let's go. Oh, another rebound for AD. Let's go. Okay, let's get it. I like that effort. I love it. I freaking love it. Let's go. Damn, that was an easy dunk for the Rockets. Damn. No one even got in the way.
And Jeff has really bounced around the league. 18.
Let's go. AD's a beast.
There you go. And the refs are letting the play, which we like. 17.
Yeah. I hate when the refs like to just blow the whistle so much.
Yet another three. That's good. Strong offensive rebound. Lays right back.
All right, come on, Lakers. Let's go. Come on.
He's averaging nearly 18 a game since play resumed. He's going to gobble up Eric Gordon's minutes as long as Gordon is sidelined. We'll see some Lakers substitutions in a moment.
KCP, you gotta hit that, KCP. Come on.
So far tonight, they haven't solved that problem. That's one problem they haven't. They are 0 for 4. Houston, they'll just
damn.
all night.
Don't be, yeah, better get close up on those 3-pointers. Lakers, come on.
If they don't shoot threes.
Again, you're right. The analytics, and they live and die by it. It's a layup or it's a three.
Yeah.
That's it.
The game is non-existent.
Ooh, quick cut, that would have counted, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
See, sail the drive, make your defender backpedal just enough so that you have time to get back behind the line and shoot the three-point attempt.
You know, this Houston team has an Achilles heel, if you will, and it makes sense because with the small lineup they're running out there, they get out-rebounded every night. They've been out-rebounded 20 of the last 21 games. They were out-rebounded, Stu, by Portland the other night, 64-39.
Good job, Quinn Cook. Make the next one. You got this.
Go where you go with the Lakers mobile app presented by Wish. Follow each game.
Deion Waiters is checking in. All right, let's get it. And I think I saw Markieff Morris checking in also.
Right now.
You talked about the Rockets getting out-rebounded during those games, the number of games, I don't remember what it was, 21?
20 last 21.
It'd be nice to know what their record was during that, because they're not that interested in rebounding as much as they're interested
Let's go. Down by 1. Let's go, Lakers.
They figure if they get up an X number of three-pointers, they're going to win the game regardless.
Since they went small ball, it's been kind of a big spot. They play some games well, get on a little streak, and then things aren't working well. So they're trying to find their rhythm with this new look that they are throwing in. And, every team's trying to defense it differently. That's why they're enjoying these few games, if you will, before the playoffs, just trying to get a sense of what other teams are going to try to do.
Good defense.
Right?
They always keep a little something.
Yeah, and that's what the Lakers are possibly doing.
All teams do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to show all of your cards.
There's a bubble cheese into the game. Waiters Island.
Bubble cheese.
Dion.
Change of pace.
Yeah, Waiters.
Commits the foul.
Dion led the Lakers off the bench the other night in the loss to OKC. He had 14 points, a couple of rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Averaging double figures in the 4 games since the restart. That's when he made his Laker debut.
Yeah, I understand he was quite
Let's go,
upset
Dion.
about not making any threes or missing a lot of threes in that last game.
Well, earlier today, we saw Shaq on the virtual crowd, and he was trending on Twitter. Let's just put it that way. Shaq being as only Shaq can be. And there is Shaquille. He's been at every game just about here today. Look at him in the front row.
The big fella.
The big fella. The diesel.
All right, come on. Let's get it.
Time he gets Harden gets into the middle, does a good job.
Come on, Lakers.
Who's too far under the basket to really make a sincere block attempt.
Taylor Horton Tucker has checked in for the Lakers. You see him wearing number 5 in the right-hand corner. Marquise Morris is also in. Got a turnover. And a timeout.
Well, we got 2:43 to play here.
2:43 left in the first quarter. Lakers are down 21-22. Let's get it. Quick intermission.
Hey, yo, welcome to the new Chris Paul workout show. If you want to make it to the NBA, you got to have a killer crossover. TNCP crossover. Oh, Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal. There's no replacing the real Chris Paul, just like there's no replacing State Farm.
Man, what happened? Who are you? I'm the new Chris Paul.
Man. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Taco Bell's new grilled cheese burrito is filled with nacho cheese sauce and a delicious 3-cheese blend. And even more melty cheese is grilled on top. Introducing Taco Bell's $5 grilled cheese burrito box. Order ahead and pick yours up at our contactless drive-thru.
Gotcha. All right. Let's gotta get something from out there.
All new Sonata with remote smart parking assist.
Have a good day.
And Hyundai Digital Key. A better way to stay one step ahead.
Get 0% APR for 60 months or $22.50 in savings on the Sonata.
This will be what they was waiting on from me. This will be the realest story that I've ever told. It's a trap. They say they want you to be the same. Every single one of them I dated were the same. Damn sure it is. Everything vivid. I got one life and I might just live it. I got one life and I might just live it.
We all want to win championships. We all want to be the best. We all want it to be our time. But the difference between imagining the future and being the future is what you do to get there. Only you can make you better.
This year I'm going to teach my class about composting.
This year I get to do kindergarten with Dad. This year my classroom's going to be in space.
9 lead changes already. By the way, the Rockets are out of fouls. It's a 1-point game, 2:43 remaining in the first half. Well, what do we have here? This Rockets franchise once employed one of the great players in the history of the league. His name is Stu Lance, and there he is in the front row, highlighted. But Stu, run down a couple of other names. Big E's in there. This is a pretty good team.
Yeah, you got Rudy Tomjanovich, Calvin Murphy, Larry Siegfried, the former Celtic, Johnny Egan. But most important in that whole picture was the guy by the name of Pete Newell. He was the general manager.
One of your best friends,
he
too,
was the
for
guy
many years.
Really made things happen on the basketball court.
Well, you were once a Rocket, but I know you bleed purple and gold now. Mike, you want to expand on Stu and his career, perhaps?
Hey, 15.6 points per game in his first 4 NBA seasons with the San Diego and Houston Rockets. Stu had a range like that, although they didn't count them from distance. And, man, Stu, you look great in those pictures, too. I mean, that plus your numbers, noise.
Well done, Mr. Trudell.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Here's AD. All right, what were we saying at the end of the break about AD?
I mean, I've been reiterating it quite a bit. I mean, why have to work so hard to get a shot against a small lineup? Put him on the box. Throw the ball into him and just let it jump.
Because they're down 21-25 right now.
From 25 feet. That gives the defenders time to send the secondary defenders. It makes it hard for him to get past smaller, quicker players. If he's in the post area, he can just utilize all the offensive skills that he has. He shoots the ball very well with both hands down there.
Right now, AD has 11. 5 other Lakers have 2 points each. That's the way the scoring has been distributed. Harden has 10 for Houston. No surprise there. Markieff has got the defensive rebound for the Lakers. And here they come with a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Oh, good move by Deion Waiters. Down the middle he goes, but he can't finish.
Good rebound, though. Good rebound, AD. Let's go.
5 total rebounds in this first quarter.
He's going to dominate under the basket. I mean, he's the tallest player on the floor, the most talented. Just can't make it that hard for him to do what he wants to do. He's at the line now again. He's been there 3 times and made a ball.
He's a top 20 rebounder in the league, top 16 in steals, 9th in scoring, 3rd in blocks. What a year. His first in a Laker jersey. Hey, do you know an outstanding educator in your community? If so, nominate them for a chance to be named a 2020 Spectrum Sports Marquee Educator, presented by Shakey's Pizza. A couple of lucky winners will receive $2,000 to help fund a brighter future for their students. Visit SpectrumEducator.com for more information.
1 out of 2 for
Lakers down by 3, 22-25.
Leading 12 points.
Lakers shooting 35%, so low again, 50% for Houston, as Rivers gets to the basket and gets fouled.
Nice first step by Rivers. I've said it many times. Individually, when you have a defender there, if you can't beat him with that first step, then you're going to have to usually pound it more times than you want, which gives the other defenders time to get into position. But if you get past him on that first step, it's all over.
We're waiting for Dwight Jr. to come into the game for the Lakers. Dwight did not play last night because of the sore knee, and here they come. And, you know, for JR, everybody's waiting for him not only to break out, but put some shots up. He was scoreless in 3 out of the 4 games. 4 points on Monday were his only 4 points during the bubble experience. He shot it 3 times the other night.
Remember, it's been a long time since he's been playing some, good basketball, good competitive basketball. So it's going to take him a little longer than the norm.
He had not played at all this season. Played 11 minutes against OKC. You've got Waiters in the backcourt.
Oh, that was almost a backcourt violation.
Getting some good run early on, and it's going to go all the way to the basket to score.
Let's go, Taylor Horton Tucker. Let's go.
Iowa State.
Oh boy.
Knocked down by the Rockets, and they're on top by 6, 30-24.
Yeah, those 3 points by the Rockets are going to be a problem for the Lakers.
From downtown, and that's the difference in the game.
And there's Deion Waiters drawing another foul, another look at Tucker. Doing a good job of getting to the rim, but no backhand layup. Nice play.
Again, he had a slow start to the year. He was hurt during Summer League.
Helen Horns
really not ready when the season began. Played with the South Bay Lakers for this season.
And believe it or not, the coaches would love to have all their players available, but when guys aren't available, it gives them some real opportunities to see other people with extended important minutes and what they can do.
And again, the Laker fans know they have already clinched the #1 seed. It's been an exceptional year for this franchise, one to be extremely proud of. But the ultimate goal is the championship.
Lakers down by 4,
They want to get back
26-30.
winning ways, but it's just find the basket a little bit more. That's what everybody wants to see. Just shoot the ball better.
Yeah, they're only shooting 38% now.
A corner three, weak side rebound. That miss was by Michael Frazier.
The Rockets are shooting 50%.
Little shake and bake move by Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Oh, come on. Come on. Just turn the ball over, Lakers. Come on.
Just 19 years of age.
The Rockets may be a small team, but they do a good job of trying to clog up the middle after dribble drives and things so that it makes it a little congested.
Lakers and Rockets both have 5 turnovers
In and out by Rivers.
so far.
They've shot 13 threes, made 6 of them. Hustling it into the front court before the 8 count was Deion Waiters.
There's
What is it?
There's like almost a 5-second differential, so just get a good shot. You don't have to try to milk it too much.
Pick out on top by Dwight. They knock him around.
Oh, come on, Deion Waiters. Good read. Oh.
They've got 5 seconds. Could get a pretty good look. Rivers hustles it into the front court. They're going to get a 3 on its way. Down.
The Rockets got a 3-pointer at the buzzer. Come on. 10 in the first quarter. Lakers need better 3-point defense. Lakers need better perimeter defense. Come on.
Out of 13 from behind the arc. That is some pretty good shooting. They'll go to the
Come on, Lakers.
quarter, leading the Lakers by 33-26.
Come on, Lakers.
Sunday dinner has always been special.
It's like, come on now.
These days, it's just nice to have something to look forward to. Well, break out the good plates and tell the kids to wash up. Because it's Sunday dinner. Even if it isn't necessarily Sunday.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love you. Sail the ship. Chop the tree. Look at me. All together now. All together now. All together now. All together now.
Get your rear in gear. Come on, Miles.
Is couch size a thing?
Not in my book.
Really putting this new data plan to work?
You can't do it.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Now is the time to support the places you love. Spend $10 or more to participating small business and get $5 back, up to 10 times with American Express. Enroll now at shopsmall.com.
Bunny is just breaking through every time. He's getting pressure on Velociraptor. You gotta fill the gap. You gotta know people. Yes?
I need Lammy back.
Well, Lammy is Daddy's tight end.
I know, but we're having a tea party.
Oh, do you know who loves tea and has hands of stone? Muffin. Just big concrete mitts. She hasn't caught a pass all day.
Want NFL Red Zone? Get the Spectrum TV Sports Pack. Over 10 sports channels for just $5 more a month. Upgrade now on channel 2495.
Welcome to your new and improved Puente Hills Mazda. Come check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles just waiting for you. Our sales and service process, it's easy, but don't take my word for it. Listen to what our customers have to say.
The car buying process was super simple. I shopped online and scheduled my test drive all in the same day.
When it comes to car maintenance, I just schedule my service appointment online. It's easy.
Puente Hills Mazda is located in the City of Industry, just minutes away from LA, Orange County, and the Inland Empire. Visit us today.
916-6745 now. Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Playing it safe in good times.
Well, we're heading into the second quarter. Lakers and the Rockets. Carl's can show you why they're ahead, knocking down the three ball.
Yes,
Jeff
Lakers
Green,
need
he's only been on the floor for 6 minutes.
to limit those 3-point field goals from the Rockets.
He's knocked down 3 out of 3 from behind the arc.
Well, this tells the story of these two teams. The Rockets, well, both teams have shot it 22 times, right? Rockets have shot from 2-point country 9 times and beyond the arc 13. For the Lakers, 17 shots for 2, just 5 from downtown.
Well, if you're letting success be your guy, they better not shoot from downtown at all. They haven't made any yet.
Yeah, on the year, the Lakers make 4 less threes a game than this Houston team. Corner 3, not there. Rebound, Dwight Howard. He picks up another one. That's his 3rd so far of the evening. We get going here in the second quarter with the Lakers down.
Lakers have not made a single 3-point field goal
Morris,
yet.
Smith, Horton Tucker, Howard, and Waiters. The 5 on the floor for the Lakers. And down to the ground goes Dwight. And he gets helped out.
Rivers tried to pull the chair there on Dwight. You get contact, and then you wait for him to try to back you in some more. Then you just move out the way. His momentum usually makes him go off downs. That time he gets called for the pull down. Dwight will be shooting his first free throws of the contest.
Mike with 3 players out and some tinkering with the rotation anyway. Getting ready for the playoffs. What do you know about tonight?
Come on, Dwight. You make those free throws.
Philosophies from Frank Vogel. Excuse me, Bill. Frank Vogel and Mike D'Antoni. So D'Antoni almost always just uses an 8-man rotation. In fact, before tonight, only 8 guys had played. Frazier is in there, of course, now to take up the spot in the rotation from Westbrook. Frank Vogel said he prefers to use 10
down 27 to 33.
Sometimes even 11. He likes to get more guys involved. He thinks that keeps legs more fresh as the season goes on. He's open to shortening that in the playoffs. But Stu, what do you think of the differing philosophies in terms of playing 8 versus playing 10 more?
Well,
good defense.
Both ways. Of course, if you play more, you keep legs a little fresher. But at the same time,
that was going to be a nice alley-oop.
Get into a nice rhythm, boy. They know they're getting extended minutes, and it's easy to go ahead out and perform.
And of course, everybody shortens the bench come playoff time. That one knocked out of bounds. It will be Houston basketball. We're a little over a minute to play. We're a little over a minute in to the second quarter. Rockets looking for their 43rd win of the year. Lakers looking for their 52nd.
And whoever Dwight Howard is guarding knows that he's a rim protector. So any kind of penetration off the dribble.
What? That was an off-balance 3 if I ever saw one. The fuck? How did McLemore just make that?
Again, he's been shooting lights out in the bubble. THT in and out, no. Rebound Dwight. He gets it knocked away, but it's off of his leg. It's out of bounds.
Oh, come on.
Can't bring it down. I know you have to bring it
Oh,
down
boy.
sometimes, not only for
Come on,
balance,
Lakers.
but to give you the thrust to elevate.
Well, if Lakers lose this game, it's alright, I guess. But fuck it, you know. Lakers just have to keep trying to find their identity before the playoffs. That's all it is. You know, if Lakers can't win tonight's game, Lakers just gotta continue to find their identity before the playoffs start. That's all. That's all they gotta do.
This year. Green from the outside, going to stop and pop again, come up short. Long rebound comes to JR.
Lakers just gotta find their identity.
JR, front court. We got a whistle. We're waiting for the ball. They might have been holding Dwight, perhaps.
Yeah, it was McLemore again, I believe, held on to him after he set a screen and he tried to roll.
Ball be out of bounds. Look at Ben. 7th year, 27 years of age, a former 7th pick, lottery pick by Sacramento in 2013.
He's just very, very inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
They expected so much more of him from the shooting aspect. Now he's a team that he can kind of freewheel it. As you talk about it, Stu, just let it go. Not many consequences. Dwight inside.
Good job, Dwight.
The mismatch.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a guy that's got that kind of height advantage, don't have him around the perimeter. Just put him in the paint and cover the elevate.
And find it. Long shot. Rebound again to Dwight, who's gobbling him up. Lakers now have doubled up the rebounds, more than 19-9. Now it's Morris's turn inside. Top once, twice.
Let's go. Good tip in Dwight Howard. Let's go.
Generally, the bigger guys that dominate the rebounding.
Again, this small ball experiment, and they have
Good defense, Lakers. Let's go.
There's no turning back now. This Houston team going into the playoffs. How will it handle itself in the postseason? Markieff Morris, no shot.
3 seconds on Dwight.
That's Scott Foster.
Oh, 3-second violation on Dwight Howard. Damn it.
Another look at Dwight in the paint against Austin Rivers. Just catches it, elevates over the top for the easy deuce. Then on the rebound, he and Marquise just playing volleyball back and forth. Finally, Dwight with the tap in.
These two teams have split the two meetings this
Now Lakers have 8 turnovers versus Houston Rockets 6. Come on now.
could win for the first time in a while.
Damn.
There's another three deep
Oh boy.
for Robert Covington.
It's going to be a major problem for the Lakers. Is trying to guard the Rockets' 3-point shot. Lakers down 31-39. 9-12 left in the second quarter. That is going to be a big problem for the Lakers.
Angus beef.
Definitely going to be a big problem for them.
That means 2. The new Monster Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
It's tomorrow now.
Day trips are better than daydreams.
What's up?
Alexa, lock the front door. Locking. Experience the joy of a bigger world in a highly connected Lexus vehicle. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Lease the 2020 ES350 for $359 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hey, Lily from AT&T here with some helpful tips. Tip number 1. You can currently get the amazing iPhone 11 for half off on AT&T, America's fastest network for iPhones. Second tip, you can put googly eyes on your stuff to keep yourself company. For example, that's Geraldo. He's my best friend. Oh, sorry, Nancy, I forgot you were there.
Get the amazing iPhone 11 for half off on AT&T, America's fastest network for iPhones.
No matter where I am, I use Rakuten to shop at 3,000 stores and get up to 40% cash back. I rack up weights, I rack up cash. I rack up points, I rack up cash. I rack up energy, I rack up cash. I rack up miles, I rack up cash. Rack it up with Rakuten. Sign up today to get cash back on everything you buy. Rack it up with Rakuten.
When you eat Reese's for dessert, is it over too fast? Well, then chill your Reese's. You'll eat it slower. I want to know. I swallow mine whole. Like a duck. Not sorry, Reese's.
What if we took this cow off the table and just made friends with her? What if this guy grew more plants and we got protein from his eating some peas instead and made a great burger?
But yeah, as I was saying though, Lakers need to pick it up a little bit more. You know?
What if just taking the animal out of the meat made us and our planet healthier? What if we all go beyond?
Because how the Lakers have been playing after they had clinched the #1 seed, they just been, I don't know what's up with the Lakers right now.
Opportunities, doing a good job of hitting the offensive glass. Of course, a little bigger.
Like Lakers, I think just need to continue to find themselves.
Out rebound them, and they're doing just
They need
that
to
on the offensive glass.
do something,
8-1 in second
you know,
chance points, but
because they definitely cannot be playing like that once the playoffs start. Lakers need to get it together. That's all it is. You know.
9 out of 18 Lakers.
Lakers just need to get it together.
They've the most per game in the league, 15.5. Second, by the way, is Dallas. They're well down the league, though, in percentage, 22%, but they shoot so many of them. Lakers, as mentioned, they make 4 less a game.
The Lakers are down 27-zip in three-point shooting. They've made 9. The Lakers haven't made any.
Again, they are 22nd in the league.
Lakers down 33-39.
In the league in the three-point percentage.
Yeah, I'll probably put my Lakers hat on at the start of the third quarter, probably.
By the way, the Rockets 11 assists on 13 baskets. That's not like them. They have the second.
Trying to, trying different things for good luck,
Tucker Harden, that's a set 5.
Hell no. I knew that 3-point shot was off.
Another rebound. Could easily have double-digit rebounds here in the half.
Oh, damn. Found Dwight Howard.
Again, it goes back to what they tried to teach players. When you set that screen, you cannot go exactly when you feel contact, because you're going to get a moving screen. You have to set the screen, get contact, and count in your head a little bit, 1001, and then release. But if you get contact and go, more times than not, they're going to call it a moving screen.
A look at P.J. Tucker. He's missed 1 game in 5 years. You love a guy like that, Stu. That's called reliable.
Very reliable. But he's got one of the. You got to be lucky to do it to some degree, but you also have to have the type of game that limits your chance of injury. He's not a high fly act. He doesn't handle the do a lot offensively, so he's in a good position regarding that. Players like LeBron, who is always handling the ball, always.
Let's go, Lakers.
He's a high risk injury type player.
Harden at one end, Waiters at the other. They trade baskets. Career year for P.J. Tucker in rebounds and minutes. Underneath, here's Daniel House Jr. He's going to go inside out and let it go. A rebound to THT, Taylor Horton Tucker. Out of Iowa State, 46 pick in the draft. And again, we got bodies on the floor. And again, it's a Laker offensive foul.
Damn it,
P.J. Tucker is not a shot blocker, but he is an excellent, and I mean excellent.
Lakers need to quit with these offensive fouls.
Very difficult to always.
This is gonna cut. All these turnovers is not gonna help the Lakers this game.
His big, strong body in front of you.
His short body, 6'5", 245, broken with Toronto, and then went to Israel, to Ukraine, Greece, Italy, Germany for the next 5 seasons. Back for good here in the NBA. You saw Danny Green get beat defensively, I was going to say. You see him come into the game, and then he immediately gets beat to the basket by James Harden, and the Lakers are down 43-35.
Well, with Harden with the basketball, you've got to be in a position to give some support, making pass the ball to a teammate.
The entry was right, but he gets denied.
Didn't he get him on the wrist?
Certainly looked like it. But no whistle as Covington will get credit for the block. Harden the outside, and it looks like he's set for 3 free throws.
Oh,
yeah. Why would you foul James Harden at the point line?
White though went up to shoot that, and it looked like he got hit on the wrist area. But they call hand part of the ball as long as it's on the ball. But that time it seemed like it came off onto the hand. But nonetheless, it's Harden that he's shooting the free throws.
Here's the former Laker head coach, Mike D'Antoni, was head of the Lakers from 2012 to 2014. He's in the top 20 all-time in wins in NBA history. While we have a moment, here's a quick word from Carl's Jr.
The new Monster Angus Stick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
One thing you didn't want to see is James Harden on the free throw line. Shooting 3 this time. This will be his 5th free throw of the game.
Lakers are down by 10 right now, 35-45.
He's going to score, so you got to make him do it the hard way.
JR, 6 minutes, didn't shoot, had a couple of boards. AD with 12 points in the game. Once again, if you're just joining us, no LeBron. Now with a bit of a groin injury. And then AC.
Not the first groin injury LeBron has had. He always seems to hurt his groin.
Kuz is back in, along with AD. Waiters backs up. Scott Covington is a good defender. He was a member of the first-team all-defensive team a couple of years ago in the league.
Number 33, Robert Covington.
A couple of guys that won a championship together in 2016 in Cleveland, ending that city's long championship drought. Waiters hangs in the air.
That was a tough shot, Lakers.
Houston. As the Lakers are down by double digits, this is the biggest deficit of the game for the Lakers.
Come on.
Didn't lead the other night, Stu, for the first time in any game this year. It was the first time that they lost.
From start to finish.
Coast, yeah. Wire to wire. Strange happenings in the bubble. Hard deal.
God damn. James Harden is, oh boy.
He is 3
Oh boy.
6 for 9 overall.
He's been on the court 12 minutes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
20 for the lead.
No comment.
They go up.
No comment. Lakers are down by 14 now. Oh boy.
Something new is here.
Oh boy. No comment. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lakers. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, this game's gonna definitely be interesting. Oh yeah.
New cocktail bars.
Oh boy. Yep.
More good times. Morongo, better and safe. Good times.
If James Harden's gonna keep being open like that and he's gonna keep shooting those threes,
With a breakfast bacon.
oh yeah.
Honey butter chicken biscuit. Sausage egg and Swiss croissant.
This game is definitely
Chicken croissant.
gonna be far from. This game is gonna be over way before this game actually ends. Oh man.
A lot of dedication to pursue that dream.
Yeah, no comment about that game so far. Honestly, I don't know, man.
You can be anything you want in this city, right?
I don't know what's going on with the Lakers right now.
Might as well take it off. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
93 warmer days.
You know, I'm gonna just like lay down right here and watch the game and just see if, you know, see if maybe the Lakers have better luck. Because, yeah,
Starts now.
so far, not doing too good right now. Yep.
Summer on.
I don't know, I might have to end the stream kind of early, I don't know, we'll see. Because, yes, the Lakers are not looking too good right now. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Especially if the Lakers do not get it together.
Dave is an NBA legend.
Lakers are literally falling apart right now. Literally.
He once played horse with his 8-year-old son and lost. Dave is a great pick and roll. It's because of his picks in NBA Pick'em. He played a variety of games against
Lakers are literally falling apart right now.
and of course, legend status. NBA Pick'em. Pick, watch.
Like, yeah, the game doesn't matter. This game doesn't really matter too much. But
49-35, the Rockets over the Lakers with 6:45 to go in the first half. A lot of that point differential has to do with the three-point shot. But the Lakers are struggling from that distance, and the
yeah.
Rockets are not.
James Harden especially is just drilling them from three. And the Lakers have no answer for three right back at them. So, yeah.
He's made 3 out of 4 himself.
No bueno.
Game high 20 in only 12 minutes.
It's an 8-0 Harden run right now for Houston.
I've always been a believer that from a team defensive standpoint, I can't help you if you're allowing your guy to shoot jump shots. I mean, to me, the jump shot is the easiest thing to take away. You're going to get beat off the dribble, but the jump shot is the easiest thing to take away. And if you're giving up that jumper, boy, I can't help you.
Houston shooting better from three-point country than they are overall tonight, right now. Lakers 40% as a team and 0-for-6 as you saw on Wee Wee. We're talking about from three-point land. They've shot 20% from three coming into tonight in the bubble. And that number has gone down, obviously. Kuzma, look out, keep that pivot foot. Oh, good back cut there by Danny Green. Got away from his man McLemore, who then came back and knocked it away.
Yeah, Danny took a little long to try to take that shot. He caught him. I thought he was going to shoot up right away. And I thought he was trying to go maybe to the other side. Huh? Just got him rejected on the same side. Yeah. Good recovery defensively.
3.5 to shoot. That's an important thing to keep in mind with Kuzma taking it out.
yeah, you know, I may just end the stream at halftime.
They were holding on to Dwight.
I may just end the stream at halftime, and if the Lakers somehow manage to come back and beat the Rockets. If I see, I may start up the stream and start. But yes, to me, it doesn't. I don't know. It may. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if the Lakers are gonna be doing good. I have faith in them, but I don't know what to say.
Again, they are just eyeing for the 18th. Lob underneath. I guess they were looking for AD. There's plenty of time. 14 on the shot clock.
Right idea. I think AD thought the ball.
And all this food right now is just making me hungry. And it's making me tired. I'm getting kind of sleepy right now. And it's not helping that the Lakers are losing right now, too. If the Lakers were winning, I probably would have a lot more energy right now. But yeah, the Lakers losing like this is taking a lot. It's taking a lot out of me.
Another breakout player. Really next week.
Lakers are stressing me out.
They called an offensive foul from the look on James Harden. It may have been a foul, but I've seen a lot worse than that goal.
Well, James isn't used to things going against him. He's so used to the whistle and then things going for him.
It's a good little semi-trap the Lakers put on Harden that time.
We saw LeBron. He's averaging 33 and a half minutes in the restart. That is 45th double-double of the year the other night. The MVP candidate. Kuzma spinning. Kuzma down the lane. Kuzma all the way. He scores. Good move by Kuz.
Yeah, but you got to get back. They've already pushed it into the front court. Open look at a three.
One bounce dribble to create some space.
Oh yeah. Lakers just don't have any answer for the Rockets' 3-point shot this game.
Green. They stepped in front of Howard and knocked it out of bounds. 52-37.
Danny had the right idea.
This game is literally falling apart. Literally.
Into the game, so the
literally.
Not played here in the half that are suited up. Devontae Kaycock and Kostas Antetokounmpo.
Hashtag no comment.
LeBron at 19, 11, and 4 in 30 minutes.
Does he look like
against OKC?
Does he look like he's anxious that wants to play? Not able to play tonight, not eligible to play tonight because of the sore groin, but boy, he's getting to it.
Danny Green, reverse layup, high out, the glass is good.
Some shot by Danny.
A little hesitation move by Rivers, but AD was there to cut him off. Quinn Cook, now they double up on Harden. See how quickly, look at this spin move by P.J. Tucker, swatted away. Are they going to call goaltend?
Call foul, I think.
Yeah, AD, he was looking back too, thinking that's not a goaltend, is it?
Or did they call goaltend? That ball's still going up.
I thought so too. Boy, that's not even at the apex yet, is it?
Going up. But they call goaltend.
You've got yourself a beef, Anthony Davis. When they're talking about it, the referees are.
Guys, we have a foul that's been reviewed. Has been challenged and will be reviewed.
Oh, a foul is being reviewed.
Okay.
Care to try one of our barbecue dogs from across America?
What's that?
Well, there's our flavorful Carolina dog, our Kansas City dog,
Wow.
or our scrumptious Texas dog.
Get saucy during Wiener Schnitzel's Barbecue Dogs from Across America event.
It was 2019, and the Health Ohana guy came into our EMT class.
Would it be okay if we paid everyone's tuition for this class?
We were all shocked and happy. Most of us didn't think that Health Ohana was real. Now I'm working as an EMT.
For years, it's been our job to be helpful. And now during the Honda Summer Clearance event, we can help you too. With a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Right now, you can lease a 2020 CR-V LX for just $239 a month plus tax.
I get to do a job that I'm absolutely grateful for.
The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And while the greats master the body, the greatest master the mind.
4:53 left. The Lakers still down 52-39. And review on the play, I believe they've overturned the goal.
Yeah, it was for the foul. It was not a goaltend.
It's a loose ball there for a jump ball.
So they'll jump it up. We didn't think it was 4-8. Goaltend, and there was no foul. And that's their one challenge.
Close to a foul had to have been after the shot. But they don't normally call that kind of play in the NBA as a foul. So any two players on the floor can jump in midcourt. Since there is a loose ball after that, and we'll see what happens with the jump. It'll be Anthony Davis for the Lakers. I don't have any idea who will be in the circle for the Rockets.
AD, the lone Laker, in double figures with 12.
James Harden's going to jump.
Well, that's going to be fun.
AD versus James Harden.
Keep in mind, the shorter player gets to jump first. Because the ball's going to get to a certain point over his head before it gets over the taller player's head.
It's small ball anyway. But you're right. Look at him. He and AD. AD easy. And quick look. We'll bring it into the attacking zone. Anthony Davis on the Lakers. Less than 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Just trying to bounce back again after the loss to OKC. Indiana, 3 o'clock on Saturday here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Danny Green leans in. Mid-range gets knocked down. Nothing called. Hard with the basketball. He confronts AD. Driving to the basket. Where is the defense?
Yeah, where is the defense? Where is the defense? Rockets are on a 13-4 scoring run. Oh boy. It is tough being a Lakers fan right now. It really is.
Shot is good, and he'll go to the line. And one for Kyle Kuzma. Strong.
Let's go, Kyle Kuzma. And that's why I like Kyle Kuzma. That's why Kyle Kuzma is my favorite player on the Lakers. Besides other people, so yeah, Kyle Kuzma is the one and the only favorite player right now on the Lakers for me. Honestly, because Kyle Kuzma is underrated.
Kuz has been playing plenty of key minutes for the Lakers so far. When he starts, he started 7 times this year, averages about 20 points. Pocket pick. Danny Green's got it. Defense to
I think I'll just keep streaming. Yeah.
Going out of bounds after being deflected by the Rockets.
Steal by Danny. Hard dribbling to the secondary defender. Danny was that secondary defender.
This game is giving me a headache, I swear.
Champion with 2 different franchises.
It's tough being a Lakers fan.
That's what I was talking about, where you can get help off the dribble and not off the jump shot.
Like, come on, man, Lakers, please. Please, Lakers, please.
For Cook. Going baseline is Danny Green. You see him coming all the way to the near side, and he knocks it down.
Let's go. Long 2 for Danny Green. Let's go. Come on.
2-pointer for DG. Green tonight so far is 3 for 5.
I love how players complain.
Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley gets called for the foul, trying to reach in and take it away from Harden.
Dudley, 13 years in the NBA. Played 4 minutes, didn't score the other night against the Thunder. James Harden, originally with the Thunder. Rivers. That hits the heel taken by Kuzma. With the long dribble. Kuzma's going to attack the basket. He goes all the way again.
Good.
That's a block. So Kuzma.
Good fight, Kyle Kuzma.
He shot 1.
I love it. I love the fight. I love the hustle, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, he was trying to make a 3-point play on the last one. That's the free throw that he missed. This time, though, he'll be at the line shooting 2.
Kyle Kuzma has 6 points. Hey, it's all good. Yeah. Oh, Kuzma, I wanted you to hit your free throws, please. I don't need you to miss it. I don't need you missing your free throws. Come on.
Instagram to enter the Toyota Ultimate Lakers Fan Sweepstakes. Toyota, we make it easy.
Kuzma, you missed both your free throws. Come on now. Come on.
Great relationship between the new coach and the
Alright, Lakers. Oh boy.
You're talking about the Lakers and their chemistry, not only the players.
Maybe I should just end the stream at the end of this quarter. Maybe I should. Because now this is starting to just...
Wait till he gets foot from the basket.
I feel like this game's really getting away from the Lakers right now.
Body absorbs contact, good concentration to follow through.
This game is just depressing right now.
He had 49
The more I'm watching it on the live stream with you guys, the more it's starting to just... It's starting to really give me a headache. Alright, Lakers, come on. Lakers.
You hear the official in the background, he's saying, I'm telling both teams, let's stop the complaining and yelling.
Can we say this again?
I think after the second quarter I'm gonna end the stream, and I may or may not, and I may or may not resume the stream, depending on how the game goes in the third and fourth quarter. Because yes, this is just unacceptable with the Lakers.
We often talk about how the Lakers, at least coming in,
So I just don't know how much more I can just watch this game on stream with you guys. And the Lakers just continue to just be playing horrible right now. Like, this is ridiculous. Lakers are currently down 44-57. Down by 13 points. Unlucky number 13. Oh, jeez, Lakers, come on. No comment. No comment. This game is just like a face palm right now. Oh, another three by the Rockets. Oh, yay. No comment. No comment. I have no words for this right now.
That little baby hook and the drive into the lane.
And what the Rockets' small lineup?
See, to be honest, Kyle Kuz was my MVP. Kyle Kuz was the only one that's actually doing something. I don't know. I feel like Kyle Kuz was the only one that's like having a little more heart right now.
Especially offensively,
you know.
All the time.
Kuzma at the free throw line. Rockets right at the fourth.
Thank you, Kuzma. Thank you for making that free throw.
Accentuating your point. Good play by Danny Green.
Good defense.
That pass was right to him.
Let's go.
To a bucket. It's an 11-point Rockets lead.
P.J. Tucker trying to lob it into Harden. Good job by Danny Green. Turn around and intercept it.
12 turnovers for the Lakers. 9 turnovers for the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, the Bucks almost got beat.
Bench scoring even. 15-13.
What, by the Pelicans, was it? Yeah.
Points in the paint. What would you think? Wide advantage for the Lakers, 34-16, but they still
Lakers. But see, they're playing. Well, the Lakers are playing bad against the Thunder yesterday. So, so that's why I'm just like, it's very frustrating, and it's kind of concerning to me that the Lakers are playing this bad again. It's very concerning, especially when the playoffs are coming up. Very concerning to me.
He was drafted ahead of C.J. McCollum.
Lakers definitely need to clean it up a little bit.
Down the middle goes Dudley. All the way. That's his first basket, his first points since January for the Lakers.
2018.
No. Of this year. So Duds is back on the scoreboard.
The Dud could care less about scoring.
Oh, yeah.
You talk about a great teammate?
Yes, sir.
Jared Dudley is that.
But you can see his teammates exactly appreciating it on the bench.
See it for the defense. They allowed Harden just to
Oh boy, this game.
They've said, they warned everybody just a couple of minutes ago. Stop complaining.
The 35-year-old.
He wasn't even in on that play.
Lighter in the wallet.
Oh, it'd take a lot to make him a lot lighter in the wallet.
Kuzma hits the free throw.
Oh, I hope they are. I see, and that's what I'm telling you. That's what's really worrying. Because they're playing like this right now. It just makes me think that they might play like this in the playoffs. And that's because the playoffs isn't too far away. You know. So that's why it's very concerning to me that the Lakers are playing like this right now. Especially after they already had clinched the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. And it just seems like a coincidence that as soon as they do clinch the number 1 seed, the Lakers start getting complacent and start just being sloppy and not playing good defense and just not shooting very well. So, I don't know. We'll see.
So it's a tale of two completely different philosophies right now. Lakers trying to exploit the smaller lineup, and Houston just doing what they're doing. They put up a 65. Double up on Hart. Bounce pass. Here we go. Right side, Jeff Green. Not going to get it. Outlet by Doug. That's good passing by the Lakers, and it's going to result in a Danny Green layup on the break.
That was really a good play.
And Lakers are down at the half, 56-65. Well, I think I'll keep the stream going. They're not down by that. They're not down by that much. They can still come back.
And I'll tell you what, everybody on Houston thought it was a foul too, but it's not. So the Lakers would go to the locker room.
Ooh, Lakers. Lakers give me a headache.
Check in to the Access Sportsman Studio. It's the Jack in the Box.
Lakers down by 10, 56-65. Oh, 9. Oh, down by 9. I mean, I stand corrected.
39-0 from deep. Houston has made it clear.
AD with 13 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
They have perfected it, and they also got some pit bulls who don't mind mixing up, get some offensive rebounds, and playing defense. But I like the way the Lakers have stayed in there, Rob.
39 points is crazy, and the Lakers, I show you that effort. I love the fact that when Dudley came in the game, the defensive energy went up. So that's what you need out of bench players, to bring some type of energy to the game.
Pros Pro, Jack in the Box halftime report starts right after this.
This was an unexpected bill not covered by my health insurance. And this is the Aflac duck who helped me cover it. Aflac!
These are all the cab rides to my physical therapy. And Aflac paid me directly to help.
Aflac!
What he said.
And this unexpected bill is from the $2,000 specialist. Thanks.
Aflac!
When you're sick or injured, Aflac is there. We can help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at Aflac.com.
It was 2019, and the Help Honda guy came into our EMT class.
Would it be okay if we paid everyone's tuition for this class?
We were all shocked and happy. Most of us didn't think that Help Honda.
But yeah, I do hope you're right. I hope they do step it up in the playoffs.
And now during the Honda Summer
I really
Clearance
hope
event,
they do.
we can help you too. With a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. KBB.com's best value brand.
Because if they don't,
right now, you can lease a 2020 CRV LX for just $239 a month plus tax.
I am not going to be a very happy Lakers fan. Not at all.
The disruptions we've faced, the hugs we've missed, and the pain we've endured.
You're gonna meet you're gonna run into a very angry Lakers fan.
Generations will learn about this time, and they will be inspired by how we worked together.
Probably a very heartbroken Lakers fan
how we
too.
rose to the challenges, how we stayed healthy, and how we fought for the city we love. We are proud to play for Team LA.
This cheeseburger's the best.
It's about to get faster, baby! Making a double, yeah! Nice man!
Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
Everyone in this world can have a dream.
Yeah, taking a little bit of a break from
It
eating.
takes a lot of dedication to pursue that
Because
dream.
those
But
wings
if you have
from
the right
Wingstop are
support,
very,
nothing
very
should stop you.
filling. Oh yeah.
This is LA. You can be anything you want in this city.
I'll probably have some in a little bit.
And cut. I got a
I'll
few
have some more in a
ideas.
little bit.
What's stopping you? Might as well take it all.
And those wings are making me tired too.
The official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's why I was like
Get a load of my Southwest
doing the awesome
cheddar
thing
cheeseburger.
ending the stream too, because I'm just like.
It's beautiful. Say what? I said it's beautiful. Try my $5.99 Southwest cheddar cheeseburger combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
Get paid up to 2 days faster with NetSpend.
Hello again, alongside James Worthy and Robert Oria. I'm Allie Clifton. This is the Jack in the Box halftime report as we get you down to Orlando NBA campus for first half highlights. In case you missed it, Lakers, Rockets, no LeBron James because of a sore groin, but AD still in the lineup. First quarter, Davis finding Kuz. Spin and the lay-in tied it up early at 8. A few possessions later, when Cook with the miss. Big game AD working.
Yeah, I like that. You know, someone going through the hole. He's the big in the game. He and Dwight Howard did a pretty good job on controlling the inside offensively.
Jeff Green gets the triple as the Lakers trailed 33-26 after 1. Second quarter starts the way it ended. Ben McLemore in the corner for a 3. Later in the quarter, Dion. Rob?
I love Dion. His ability to get to the rack is so simple, so easy, so smooth.
Bet you didn't know that was coming. James Harden with the 3 ball. Made it 49-35. His hits worked there.
Right there, you get to the rack. Slow and easy.
A lot of youth in that move, Rob.
A lot of youth there from Kuz, 25-year-old, gets to the rack. Talked about in the pregame. His craftiness, shiftiness. James Harden with the and one.
Let's hope Lakers can turn it around in the second half coming up.
By 9.
Hopefully.
Kuz leading, just behind 8.
And the next game will be this Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time against the Indiana
In the
Pacers.
field, 3 of 4 from deep. Lakers with a bit of work to do. We got more to come from the Jack in the Box halftime report. AD has already scored more than he did last night. Lakers trail by 9 at the half. Lakers basketball is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Order Jack's $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger combo for delivery and make it a double for $1 more.
This cheeseburger is the best.
It's about to get besta, baby. Make it a double. Yeah. Nice me. Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love you. Sail the ship, chop the tree. Look at me. All together now. All together
Locating your parked car with the touch of a button might seem excessive. Unless getting lost is the whole point.
Click, call, or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the Atlas Crossport.
In my line of work, it's all about trust. When people leave their pups with me, they know they'll be taken care of. I like to be taken care of too. That's why I switched to Mercury for my car insurance. I've got amazing coverage, top-notch customer service. Plus, with all the money I'm saving, I can treat the whole pack to Mom Cups.
Who's that pup? You get a rope. How do I get that pup?
The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And while the greats master the body, the greatest master the mind. Everyone in this world can have a dream. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue that dream, but if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA. You can be anything you want in this city, right? And cut.
I got a few ideas. What's stopping you? Might as well take it off. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome back. First half stats by the numbers for the first 24. 9-point lead for the Rockets. Again, Lakers owning the paint, rebounding, points in the paint. Bench stepping up.
Indiana Pacers on Saturday.
1-3 attempted for the Lakers in the second quarter. 13 of 29, 39 points from beyond the arc. That explains the story.
It does. And, you know, that theory works for D'Antoni and the Houston Rockets. You know, unless you're hitting some threes, and also your defensive antenna has to
Lakers
be
definitely need to cool the Rockets down from behind the arc. Definitely.
But I thought the Lakers did a pretty good job at the end of the second quarter, and they have to continue that at the beginning of the third.
It's the bright side. You know, you go in at halftime and say, we didn't make any threes.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have 39 points, and we're in this thing by 9 points. Man, it's been excitement going on for the second half. So a lot of excitement.
And there's a lot of game left to be played.
3 threes, Lakers, and you're right back in the game.
That's it. Simple math. James Harden, Ben McLemore. As the Rockets, virtual fans in the arena. Yeah, you already know. They've hit from deep. Houston leads the Lakers 65-56. The Jack in the Box halftime report continues after this.
Well, yeah, probably, but yeah. That's the thing, we can't depend on LeBron James all the time, but yeah.
Introducing the all-new Sonata with remote smart.
And I don't think it's not all LeBron, you know.
Have a good day.
Because guess what? We had LeBron James against the Thunder, and guess what happened there last night, you know. So, like, we were just playing terrible last night against the Thunder. And we had most of our players.
Building the perfect deal on a new 2020 Corolla or Corolla hatchback is easy. Here's how. We start with incredible no-interest financing. Then we make that no-interest financing good for 60 months. But why stop there? We'll even add in Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. There you have it. A perfect deal on a stylish new Corolla or Corolla hatchback. So all you need to do is see your Toyota dealer. We make it easy.
Now is the time to support the places you love. Spend $10 or more to participating small business and get $5 back, up to 10 times with American Express. Enroll now at shopsmall.com.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Order Jack's $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo for delivery and make it a double for $1 more. Welcome back to
Yeah, they do.
Halftime report.
Yep.
9-point lead for the Rockets. You see Anthony Davis, 13 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 6
It's like, yeah, it's like,
you know there's still yet another
they're the only ones that they're in double digits. Like Danny Green is only has 8 points.
Look at the film in the first half. So this is what I need to do. I need to get more on the inside of the paint and work from that area where you can dart to positions. You know, go back.
I don't know, man.
His New Orleans days where he would catch on the elbow.
And that's what kind of worries me about the Lakers being in the playoffs. But we'll see. The playoffs could be a whole different beast for the Lakers. So Lakers may step up in the playoffs. We'll see. We just never know until it happens. I'm just hoping the Lakers do step up.
Yeah, there are games where his ball handling.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Yep.
you know, outside game,
It's freaking 80 and Kuz. Oh, there we go. Some of that. Someone tried to call me.
Is couch size a thing? Not in my book. Really putting this new data plan to work? You can't do it! I think
think I pulled a hammy.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing what? Using my Old Spice moisturize with shea butter body wash?
All I wanted was to use your body wash.
And all I wanted was to have a body wash.
What if we took this cow off the
Just
table
watching the Lakers game right now.
and made friends with her? What if this guy grew more plants and we got protein from his beans and peas instead and made a great...
Alright. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my friend really quick.
And by your Toyota dealer. Get great deals on a bold new Camry at Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
Well, it's halftime against the Rockets. The Lakers trailing 65-56. Time to revisit the Lexus keys to the game. When I say by that, I said no slow start. Well, they only trailed by 3 at the 7:45 mark, so even though they were behind, it wasn't like it was in the previous couple of games. Defend the 3, didn't do that. 13 out of 29 for the Rockets. 13 made. And then limit the Rockets' free throw attempts. Pretty good job there. 8 Rocket attempts, and Harden had 6 of those.
Alright, we're back in the third quarter. Third quarter is about to start right now. Let's get it.
Yes, so your second key there, of course, in direct contrast, the Lakers only took 6 threes, and they didn't hit one. And the biggest and most obvious reason, who's the guy that creates a lot of the open three-point shots for the Lakers? Well, that's LeBron James, right? And he's watching this game from the bench. They don't have another guy certainly out there with the starters right now that can attract that kind of attention like LeBron does. They do expect to have LeBron back.
Let's go, third quarter.
But yeah, they're this small lineup in theory trying to match up in certain ways with the Rockets, but they're not going to be able to play the same style that Houston plays all the time, right, just on a whim like this. They have scored very efficiently and effectively inside, but Stu, as you mentioned, that's part of what the Rockets are willing to trade off.
Yeah, they definitely would trade that off for their 3S to travel, isn't it? He gets fouled by Danny Green.
Yeah, while he was in the process of travel. 65-56 as we start this third quarter. A reminder that 2 superstars are not playing tonight. LeBron, of course, for Lakers, as was mentioned, and for Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest. I think that's the big key right now in this game is for the Lakers to try to cool the Rockets down a bit from shooting. I think once we can stop the Rockets a little bit from scoring, I think we'll be in good shape.
Russ
is averaging nearly 20.
Because the Rockets are a little too much on fire right now, from behind the arc.
In the NBA scoring. 10th in assists and steals, 7th in scoring.
Lakers just need to cool them down a bit.
Every night, don't they? Number 1 as far, or rather, they're second in scoring in the NBA per game. 118.5.
Remember the first half I was talking about high-risk players for longevity? And Russell Westbrook is one of those players that is high risk because you talk about always in attack mode, going downhill all the time.
The crowd quite a bit.
Let's go. Good shit, KCP. Let's go. Come on. We in this.
Contavious Caldwell Pope. Remember, he got hit in the ribs last night. Like Chris Paul. Took a pretty good shot to the ribs.
Sure he has on that protected pad.
Yeah, Covington, drive kick. Here it goes. Best three-point shooter.
Oh boy.
By percentage.
Yeah, he spots up.
Those 3-pointers by the Rockets is killing us.
Sits out there and waits as Kuzma gets down very low. Going to be a foul on Robert Covington.
Rockets foul on number 33, Robert Covington.
That's where you really have to punish this ball. You have to be able to punish them on the inside. They want you to try to play their style. You shoot a 3, I shoot a 3. If that's not your style, don't try to adapt to theirs.
Let's go, Kuzma.
The Lakers, there's Russ. The Lakers ended the first half. Making 9 out of their last 10 shots. They started this third quarter. Those are the very good numbers for Russell Westbrook, the former Bruin of
down by 10. Come on.
UCLA. He's a 2-time scoring champ himself.
I like what the Lakers are doing, trying to send a quick trap to James Harden, get the ball out of his hands and see if the rest of the cast of the Rockets can continue to knock down the long ball.
By the way, Lutenbaum has yet to play for this team. Still coming back from injuries. Here is Kuzma with the one-handed rebound. He's putting into the front court. Lakers out to tonight. 3 left in the regular season. That's it. AD, there he is. Little fallback.
Let's go. Nice shot, AD. Let's go. Come on. Let's keep cutting into that deficit that we have. Let's turn that deficit. See, right when I say something, then the Rockets shoot another 3. This game's very frustrating, just like how the Thunder and Lakers game was. And let's just not talk about that Thunder game. Oh boy, that Thunder game, I'll tell you what. Oh boy, got me heated. That Thunder game got me heated. Let me get one from my Lakers hat on. Time to put the hat on.
Outside it goes to Kuzma. Rainbow from the outside. Soft touch. The first one for the Lakers tonight.
Nice art. That's the only thing.
Oh, Lakers finally hit a 3.
Their 5 threes last night equaled a season low. They were 5 for 37. And here tonight, they're just 1 for 7. Hard over. Anthony Davis comes up short. That's a good challenge by AD. Long lead for AD. He's got to be fouled by McLemore, doesn't he? As he's knocked down?
Yeah.
That's pass interference. Throw the flag.
They didn't throw the flag, but they sure blew the whistle.
Houston Tower. Number 16, Ben McLemore.
Mike D'Antoni, 69 years of age.
Criteria for a clear pass.
There was some question whether or not he was going to come into the bubble and coach, and he goes, as far as he was concerned, he had no question in his mind.
They're reviewing to see if this meets the requirements of a clear path foul.
Clear path foul.
Wow.
Well, the stoppage
that's not a clear path foul. No.
We'll take you inside the glass, inside the bubble.
Is he behind him or is he beside him?
So they're saying,
well, look,
I don't know.
I would love for it to be a clear path foul.
I don't know if that would be a clear path foul.
Not rooting, isn't it? But it looks as though he's right alongside of him. And they're going to talk it over a little bit more. And while we have a second, Mike, I know you want to talk about Kuz a little bit.
If they're reviewing to see if this is a clear path foul.
So such an interesting year for him, playing behind two of the NBA's best at his position in terms of who they defend, and LeBron and AD. You look at his numbers, and of course they're down, but the biggest reason is because his minutes are significantly down, and that's again because of who he's playing behind. But when he starts this season, 7 games, most of the time either AD or LeBron missing, he's averaging 20 points. So if you put him on the floor for that long, he's going to get the points up there. You see he's going to get there again tonight pretty easily.
Oh, it's a common foul.
And that's been the thing, really, that he's been trying to figure out how to get his rhythm with fewer shots, Stu, and also keep improving on and doing all those other things, the intangibles, the defense. But how do you, as a player, if you're not getting the minutes that you're used to in terms of getting a scoring rhythm, how do you try to get better at that with what you're being asked to do?
Well, you just try to do what you're supposed to do in the minutes that you're given. Sure, your point production will probably go down a bit, but if you're a team player, you're well with that as long as your team is winning.
And Kuz has adapted to numerous roles during his short years with the Lakers, this being the 3rd year for the 25-year-old, just turned that about a week or so ago. No LeBron tonight. We expect to see him on Saturday. But he was gone. That groin injury kept him out for quite a bit of time. Last year, that one bounced around. After Kuzma let it go from beyond the arc. Hart, little stutter step. The leg of KCP said, "Come on back here."
It's close to a clothesline.
James Harden makes, on an average, 10 free throws a night.
His change of direction, his ability to get into the paint, just gets held on the arm there, around the left shoulder, not around the neck.
And it's interesting. If you think James has been getting calls in years past, it's a career high free throws made per game this year for it. Hey, tonight, on an all-new Backstage Lakers. Life in the bubble continues with Coach Vogel being mic'd up for practice. Plus, go all access as the team makes their long-awaited return with the Battle of Los Angeles, but in Orlando. Backstage Lakers presented by the Mercedes-Benz dealers in Southern California. Stick around. That's tonight, right after the postgame on Spectrum Sports.
Come on, Lakers.
The Rockets 12 for 12 from the line, thanks to James Hart, who is 10 for 10.
So he's right at his average per game. Makes in the corner, bottled up, double team, cross, good vision. Kuzma kicks, there's the wide open three.
Come on, Clint Cook, you gotta hit that.
Rebound. It goes right to the hands of James Hart, who averages about 6 rebounds a game. That's box out time for P.J. Tucker. Supposedly last touch by the Lakers.
PJ wants the foul. The Lakers want the ball. Now you understand why the officials tell them that's enough. Because they can't win. No matter what they call, 50% of the people are going to be complaining.
This being a Rocket home game, see some of their fans virtually displayed. You see the Lakers in the social distancing benches, which I know all of us now are very accustomed to down at Lake Buena Vista, the wide world of sports complex. Daniel House down to the ground, but he scores on the little jump shot floater in the lane.
That's sort of one-legged fall away there as he went to the deck.
He's got 12 points. Into the corner. Little touch pass goes back to Cruz. Try to work a little magic. Trying to get into his dance on Green. No. AD draws the foul.
Damn, that was a crazy shot.
He's doing a lot of complaining. He's already got one technical. So he's
Give him a technical, ref. Give him a technical.
Kicked out of the game.
Give PJ Tucker a technical foul. Get him ejected.
Look at that play by Alex. But I talked about how he's a position defender. Always is in a position to draw a charge.
237th straight game for him. 77-65.
Got a timeout on the floor as AD holding on to that left hip point.
Challenge for review.
Well, I think they're going to challenge that one as well. We'll have the results of this.
Another challenge in effect.
We return.
Lakers down 65-77. 7:30 left in the third quarter.
Building the perfect deal on a new 2020 Corolla or Corolla hatchback is easy. Here's how. We start with incredible no-interest financing. Then we make that no-interest financing good for 60 months. But why stop there? We'll even add in Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. There you have it. A perfect deal on a stylish new Corolla or Corolla hatchback. So all you need to do is see your Toyota dealer. We make it easy.
With 2 1/3 pound beef patties, the only way to stop it is to eat it. The new Monster Angus Spit Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love you.
Ooh, those wings are making me stuffed.
Summer. The one season that always leaves us wanting more. And you only have one chance to get it right. Here's yours. Summer on. This 2020 BMW 228i X-Drive Grand Coupe for $359 a month.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue that dream, but if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is
outside.
LA. You
Next
can be
door.
anything you want in this city.
So I'm glad I saw that window closed.
And I got a few ideas. What's stopping you? Might as well take it off. First Entertainment Credit Union, the official credit union of Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
This year, we're going to solve quadratic equations.
We're getting a band back together.
I'm going to do science.
challenge is unsuccessful, which means AD
Unsuccessful
will
challenge.
be going to the free throw line.
Let's go.
As we are here in the third quarter. Just a different feel, quite obviously, as the NBA is back and they've done a
Challenge is
remarkable
unsuccessful,
job
so now
making
80
it
shoots free
happen.
throws.
But it's just strange at this point. This almost has a preseason feel to it if you're a Laker fan, because you got a couple of superstars who are sitting out, one on each side, who would undoubtedly be playing if it was a playoff game. And the Lakers can't move anywhere with their seeding right now. Now, you want to keep winning, and there are some issues to clean up.
You always want to win, but you just want to develop good habits.
Exactly.
A good rhythm to your.
That's exactly
your
why
game on both
I'm
ends of
telling.
the
That's
floor.
why I'm saying, like, Lakers
Look again
need.
at the blocking foul that
Lakers
they
should
called
be
on
winning.
PJ Tucker
Should do everything they can to
that
win these
sent
games.
AD
Because yeah,
to the line
even though they
for
are
two.
guaranteed, even though they have the number one seed locked in,
Everybody just cannot wait.
they need to start developing those good habits. They gotta start shooting. They gotta start shooting good as a team, and then they gotta have defense. They gotta be good defensively. They have to be defensively consistent.
Put his leg out, or did the ball get thrown off his leg? It has to
Like
be
we just have to, they have to have good habits, and also that means also turning the ball over less too. There's a lot of things that the Lakers need to do to be in good shape.
Blew the easy layup. Here's a 2-on-1. Quinn Cook all the way. He gets blocked by Harden as Cook tried to get to the bucket on the break.
Maybe should have lobbed that to Kuz.
Yeah, who is primed on the right wing for just that. Daniel House, drive kick. What else? There they are in the corner. That's off target. Houston is now 15 for 37 from beyond the arc. The Lakers are 1 for 9. Lakers are down by 10. They led by 2 early in this game. They trailed by as many as 16.
This is a nice play by James Harden. Jumps almost around Quinn Cook so that he avoids contact and still eyes the ball and makes the clean block. Nice play.
6'5". Arizona State for a couple of years. 30 years of age. First team All-NBA 5 of the last 6 years. And again, the Lakers can't get to the rim. There's the lob. Look at AD hustling back defensively. Now you got to get some help from Kuz. And it's going to be a foul, and Daniel House will go to the line.
Oh, boy.
So you got to
come on, Lakers.
The Lakers transition from offense to defense with their two bigs, both Anthony Davis and Kuzma, getting back play some defense. Nice job.
2 shots.
2 shots coming up. 77-67. And while we have a moment, let's pause for a quick word from Fix Auto Collision Centers.
At Fix Auto, every collision repair center is open following all guidelines to keep you and your loved ones safe.
Well, great Laker fans everywhere. The organization is thinking about you. They wish that we were playing games at Staples Center this time of year, a celebratory time, and aiming for yet another title. And we're playing basketball, and we're pleased to bring it to you.
Let's go. Let's go, Quinn Cook.
Going inside, so he comes outside a little bit, knocks one down.
His last field goal attempt, it actually slipped out of his hand as he was shooting it with his left.
Shovel pass underneath. Kuzma comes from behind.
Well, they're calling it goaltending.
It is.
As long as your hand is on the ball, you can try to block it on the shoulder. If his hand is still on the ball, let's see here. Oh, it's out of his hand. Good call by the official.
AD, boy, he almost walked himself into a travel.
He walked himself into a turnover.
Yeah. I tell you what, he thought Danny Green was going to be turning around and looking, but obviously a miscommunication results in the Laker turnover. Harden, drive, kick. Covington, a good closeout by the Lakers defensively. But Harden finds some space in the corner.
Oh boy, here we go again. James Harden for 3. Jesus.
2 points. And as we see Tyson Chandler,
32 points and only 14 official shots. That is efficient. That's what happens when you're the leading scorer in the league.
Lakers are down 69-84.
In my line of
Oh
work,
boy.
it's all about trust. When people leave their pups with me, they know they'll be taken care of. I like to be taken care of too. That's why I switched to Mercury for my car insurance.
Come on, Lakers.
We got amazing coverage, top-notch customer service. Plus, with all the money I'm saving, I can treat the whole pack to Pop Cups. Who's that Pop Cups? You get a Pop Cups. Everyone get that Pop Cups!
Fish sandwiches have always had the same batter, cheese, sauce, and hamburger bun. Where's the ambition? If it were up to Arby's, and it is,
yep,
there'd
definitely.
be a fluffy brioche bun, real beer in the batter.
Definitely on hot right now, but it's like, oh boy.
What was everybody so afraid of? Arby's ain't afraid of no fish. Arby's, we have the meat.
This time tomorrow, where will we be?
Day trips are better than daydreams. Experience the adventure of a bigger world in a highly capable Lexus SUV. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Lease the 2020 RX 350 for $419 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Something new is here. Bigger. Safe. Better. Morongo. Playing it safe. New cocktail bars. More good times. Morongo, better and safe. Good times.
At Spectrum News, we're striving to help rebuild communities by bringing you the latest news from your team of local journalists. Stories that matter to you, now, wherever you are. Introducing the new Spectrum News app. Refreshing storytelling, at home or on the go, exclusively for Spectrum customers. All easily accessible with the touch of a finger. Providing the information you need to make better, more informed decisions across the places we call home. Download the all-new Spectrum News app, available on the App Store and Google Play. Spectrum News, your community connection.
Back in the box, game summary. Got to start with James Harden.
James Harden has 32 points, shooting 9 for 14, and shooting 4 for 7 on the 3-point line. Oh yeah.
On the break, very efficient.
But see, my boy Kyle Kuzma though, 17 points, shooting 6 for 13, 4 for 7 3-point shooting.
Very well in the bubble, and he's doing it again here tonight. 3-point field goals. Ouch. Yeah, Houston shoots more.
Kyle Kuzma, and that's why, as I say, Kyle Kuzma is my favorite player on the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is definitely underrated.
And all the women and men here at the
because Kyle Kuzma is not fully appreciated like the other players on the Lakers.
NBA and everyone here at Spectrum Sportsnet. Not easy bringing this to you.
Because of players like AD and LeBron, sometimes Kyle Kuzma, I feel, gets underappreciated.
So underway again with 5.5 to play in the third. Stu, do you realize how experienced this Houston team is? They have 8 players.
The Lakers have 15 turnovers versus the Rockets 9 turnovers.
They get ready to go to the playoffs as it's thrown down by Jeff Green. He's one of them.
Oh boy, this game is really falling behind, or is really falling apart for the Lakers right now. Lakers are down 69 to 86. Oh jeez.
By the way, well, shout out to Tyson Chandler. We saw him before the break. Compton Dominguez High. And I know one of your favorites, Stu, and he was with the Lakers for a short period of time.
He's just known him since he was in high school. He is
Come on, Lakers.
Just a really quality young man. They don't come any better than Tyson.
Tyson Chandler. And he's hinted that this might be his final year. He's had a great career. Harden. 86 to 69. It's the biggest deficit facing the Lakers. Drive, kick, Harden, step in to get away from Danny Green, and the rebound to Anthony Davis. 4.5 to play, third quarter. Again, no LBJ, no JaVale, no Alex Caruso. Avery Bradley not here in Orlando.
Hey, why is JaVale not playing? I didn't hear about JaVale not playing.
Missing tonight for the Lakers. Danny Green runs Austin off the line.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing about JaVale not playing, but I guess he's not playing.
Kuz trying to stay with him. And Kuz does a great job as he loses the dribble. And the pass to the
nice pass, Kyle Kuzma. Let's go.
Very nice, Kyle Kuzma.
Let's go, Kuzma. Let's go.
In front of James Harden. Harden acted like he was getting ready to do something, and he all of a sudden left the ball and just picked it up and went down the court with it.
Just digging in on one-on-one defense and help cause that miscue. Some terms on courts there. But you got to give Kuz credit. That's a charge.
Yep, charging.
It should be.
That's
And it is. And taking the charge is Danny Green.
Offensive foul. Houston number 33, Robert.
Coming to 6 up is third foul.
Now checking in for Lakers. 13, Dion Waiters. Number 88, Mark.
Now Bubble Cheese into the game. Dion Waiters.
Bubble Cheese.
10 minutes off the bench. 1 for 4. 6 points. 17 bench points for Lakers. 15 for Houston. Michael Frazier is coming in. He played in Florida for 3 years.
You know, a guy like Harden, you almost want to play what I call man and one defense, where all 4 guys make sure they man up, and then whoever's guarding Harden, it's like what they used to call a boxing one when you're playing a zone, but you want to make sure you never leave it. Well, the offense to get the ball back.
Yeah, so the offensive rebound by AD, and then they poked at it, knocked it away. 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Close quarters. Giving up that time is Michael Frazier. Frazier, who spent most of the year in the G League. And the turnover goes to the Lakers. Long lead intended for Kuzma. He's there, and he lays it up.
Let's go, Kuzma.
On a pretty good outlet.
And they baited Harden into trying that pass, and it was intercepted.
12 turnovers for Houston.
19 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Kicking it out, laying it in, Jeff Green.
If you're going to try to track Harden, the first pass, you cannot allow him to go to the middle of the floor. Now you have to make it go sideline.
I'm sorry, Steve. Now these 2 teams just going to the basket.
Lakers just left them wide open for 3 again. There is no freaking defense on the perimeter. Come on, Lakers. Just leave them wide. Just leave them wide open. Just leave PJ Tucker wide open for 3. Oh, come on.
PJ Tucker, who brought about 60 of his estimated.
Unacceptable, Lakers. Again, with the lack of perimeter defense, Lakers. Come on.
5,000. Think about that. Yeah, I'm thinking. Judell has about half of that.
Look at this. They just leave them wide open. Lakers just leave PJ Tucker wide open for 3. Stupid.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. And if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA.
And that's why I'm worried about the Lakers in the playoffs.
What's stopping you?
Yep. Because I feel like if the Lakers continue those kind of bad habits, leaving their man open, not shooting good and all that, I feel like that could possibly transfer to follow them over to when they play in the playoffs.
Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
That's why I have concern about that.
$59 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Because it's stuff like that freaking is not good. And that's why I have concern about the Lakers.
Order now with no contact delivery.
This is it, and thank goodness.
Yep, Saturday, Monday, and then Thursday. So 3 more games left of the regular season.
Saturday, Nuggets, Monday. Be good to see where they are at right now, right at the end of the regular season. Luke Walton and the Sacramento Kings. Like they'll be on the outside looking in and be going home when this is all said and done. And before the playoffs begin, Kyle Kuzma, Stu Lance, 28 minutes. 7 out of 15, has made the only Laker 3, and is their leading scorer with 19, and doing some other things well, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown, but we all knew what he could do when he gets extended minutes. As you mentioned, the 19 points, a couple of blocks. KCP now on the line to shoot free throws.
Well, Pechanga Resort Casino is excited to welcome you back with new health and safety measures because your peace of mind is our top priority. Rest assured, we are ready when you are. Pechanga Resort Casino.
We're still in the third quarter.
We are. These games, and they really are. If you just go by time, these games in the bubble have been extremely long. Longer than what everybody was dealing with in the regular season. Not 100% sure why.
Well, with Harden on the bench right now, you've got to really man up everybody.
Exactly, yeah. And that's why I'm very concerned about the Lakers. Because the way they're playing right now, you know, because bad habits can definitely carry on. And they're having a lot of bad habits right now. So that's why it's a big concern. Because if they do this kind of stuff in the playoffs, not good. The Lakers will definitely not make it very far. And it would not be good. And that's why I was very pissed off about the Thunder game last night. It's like they just like, you know, it's almost like the Lakers just rolled over for the Thunder last night too. Like that right there was very frustrating. 2 back-to-back games right now that's just been very frustrating.
Yeah. Especially with Harden now, they'll be able to, you know, man up everybody else and make the defense really look a lot better.
You know, I mentioned that Westbrook was out and everybody else on the Lakers. Again, let's not forget Eric Gordon. He is huge with his team, averaging 14.5 points a game.
Another great offensive weapon.
He has a left ankle sprain. X-rays were negative, so he's out for a couple of weeks.
They continue their
shit. If we don't beat the Pacers on Saturday, I don't know what's going on. But no, we should definitely be able to beat the Pacers. Like, come on. The Pacers of all teams, yeah, we should definitely better be able to beat the Pacers. No questions asked. If we don't beat the Pacers on Saturday, there must be something seriously wrong with us. No cap. Like, no excuses. No excuses to why we don't beat the Pacers on Saturday. Simple as that. I don't know what I would do if we lose to the Pacers.
A lot of switching that time. Markieff had to switch off and call for the hold.
And again, what is in jeopardy now was that stat that another.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. That would definitely not be a good look for us if we lose to the Pacers. Yeah. You know, the number 1 seed in the Western Conference losing to one of the worst teams in the bubble, beating them. Yeah, that would not be good. that would not sound good. That would not look good.
Markieff just picked up a technical foul.
So if anything, that Saturday game against the Pacers would definitely be that should definitely be a what's the word I'm looking for? Would definitely be a motivator game. A game that would definitely motivate us to get back into winning again.
Easiest rebound AD will get tonight. Right into his lap. And they miss their second free throw. 30 seconds left. Shot clock is about 6. Different than the game clock, so they can't go 2 for 1. They'll just try to get the best shot possible.
Lakers now with 18 turnovers, I believe.
Lakers have 18 turnovers. Come on, see. Again, another major problem that the Lakers have is turnovers. Yep.
They've got 2-1. The heave at the buzzer.
And Lakers are down 79 to 94 at the end of the third quarter. Oh boy. What?
To the fourth quarter with James Harden
What?
leading the way. It's their
Alright.
94. The Lakers 79.
Taco Bell's new grilled cheese burrito is filled with
Come on,
nacho cheese
Lakers.
sauce and a delicious 3-cheese blend. And even more melty cheese is grilled on top. Introducing Taco Bell's $5 grilled cheese burrito box. Order ahead and pick yours up at our contactless drive-thru.
Get your rear in gear. Come on, Miles.
Kyle Kuzma has 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Really putting this new data plan to work.
See, Kyle Kuzma is awesome.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Where to go today? LA? Vegas? No, the desert. Let's listen to this. Louder. Take these guys? I mean, there's room. Next time, fellas. Now we're talking. All right, let's go.
Quick call or come by your Volkswagen dealer today. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the Atlas Crosssport.
This was an unexpected bill not covered by my health insurance. And this is the Aflac duck who helped me cover it. Aflac!
These are all the cab rides to my physical therapy. And Aflac paid me directly to help.
Aflac!
What he said.
And this unexpected bill is from the $2,000 specialist. Thanks. Aflac!
When you're sick or injured, Aflac is there. We can help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at Aflac.com.
Did you already brush your teeth tonight? Well, guess tonight's gonna be a two-brush night, right? Not sorry, Reese's.
Care to try one of our barbecue dogs from across America?
What's that? Well, there's our flavorful Carolina dog, our Kansas City dog,
Wow.
or our scrumptious Texas dog.
Get saucy during Wiener Schnitzel's barbecue dogs from across America event.
The disruptions we've faced, the hugs we've missed, and the pain we've endured, it will end. One day, future generations will learn about this time, and they will be inspired by how we worked together, how we rose to the challenges, how we stayed healthy, and how we fought for the city we love. We are proud to play for Team LA.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Carl's Jr. Try the new Monster Angus Thick Burger from Carl's Jr. The only way to stop it is to eat it. The Bubble, the campus.
Start of the fourth quarter.
Disney World. That's where it's all happening for the NBA. The 8 seeding games, the possible play-in weekend, which looks like a foregone conclusion in the West. And again, Laker fans, you want to keep a special eye on who's going to, of course, finish 8th. And on their side of the bracket will be the 4-5 seeds. Taylor Horton-Tucker got on the scoreboard for the Lakers, so congrats to him earlier tonight. And a nice drive, too. Going to shoot. JR going to turn.
Shot clock violation. Come on, Lakers.
Violation right out of the gate.
Not a good position to start the fourth quarter.
Not a good start to the fourth quarter.
I don't know if the 5 that's on the floor for the Lakers have never been in an NBA game together.
You got Dwight, THT, Marquis, Deion Waiters, and J.R. Smith.
Yeah, I'll go on a limb. I don't think this is the first time they've been on the court together in an NBA game.
They need to develop some chemistry. Philly Cheese. Now to Keith in the corner. You can't hit. Again, the Lakers in jeopardy of having their fewest made threes in a game this year. It's 5 that was equaled last night in the game against OKC. Jeff Green. Dwight's got the rebound.
Do you think they could get 4 3-pointers?
Yeah, they could. And it would be nice to see it. Somebody get
it. It would be nice to see.
But it is the one trend That I think everybody's concerned about at this point.
Well, the overall perimeter shooting is a concern, not only three-point land, but even when they get into the mid-range area. I'm talking about 18, 20 feet there, having difficulties.
Taylor comes into the lane, count of it goes. It doesn't go. So Taylor Horton Tucker will get some free throws.
Number 16, Ben McLemore.
Taylor can sure find a seam, boy. He knows that shoulder. He's strong. He gets into the paint close to the basket and really develops a pretty good shot for himself.
This is some of the resume right there. Again, his first points as a Laker tonight. And he adds another one here. He had appeared in 2 games and 5 minutes total, was scoreless in those games. One of the mainstays were the G League South Bay Lakers. Battle underneath, knocked around. Houston comes up with it. Harden leading the way, both teams with 32. Kuzma leads the way for the Lakers. Neither one in the game for their respective teams.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if you see Harden again.
That's a 14-point game. 10 minutes to play. Quickly, the scoop.
Let's go.
Something we've seen.
Let's go, Lakers.
Right from the beginning.
He can get himself to the paint, can't he?
Yes, he can. Turnover. So the Lakers down by a
there you go,
dozen,
Lakers.
2
Come on.
minutes into the quarter.
How do they get this lead?
We can definitely, the Lakers can definitely come back next. Still, it's still a possibility.
Players
Here it comes now.
Yeah, there you go. So it wasn't long. But D'Antoni's not going to fool around. There's a game that they want to get higher seeding. JR, he still can't hit from the outside. He's just 0 for 2 from there tonight. As a team now 1 for 12. That's 8%. Coming around a pick. They can't get it to McLemore. Jeff Green having some problems. Let's close out by Keith.
Daniel House is dancing. He's getting ready to fire.
Oh, yeah, he is. This team number 1 in ISO scoring. That's no surprise, is it?
Well, hard. even Westbrook at times.
Exactly. Oh, good spin and
nice
score by J.R. Smith as he gets it down.
Nice score, J.R.
Spinning in it goes.
Nice little spin move by J.R. that time as he's working in the mid post. They take the middle away, and he said, "Okay, you take the middle. I'm gonna drop step you." Go right to the
Lakers are down 84 to 94. 9:12 left in the game.
This selenite gray is so pretty, isn't it?
Wow. Jim, could you pop the hood for us?
There she is.
Turbocharged, right?
Yes, it is.
Jim, could you kick the tires?
Oh, yes.
Could you change the color inside the car?
Oh, sure. How about blue?
That's more cyan, but jump in the back seat, Jim. Act like my kids.
How much longer?
Exactly how they sound. It's got massaging seats too, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Visit the Mercedes-Benz summer event or shop online at participating dealers. Get 0% APR financing up to 36 months on select new and certified pre-owned models.
Everyone in this world can have a dream. And if you have the right support, nothing should stop you. This is LA. You can be anything you want in this city. I got a few ideas. What's stopping you?
Alright, everyone, you made it. My job is to help new homeowners who have turned into their parents.
I'm having a big lunch and then just a snack for dinner.
We're using a speakerphone in the store. Is that a good idea? One of the ways I do that is to get them out of the home.
You're looking for a grub brush.
Gardens, did he ask for your help? No. We all see it. We all see it.
Use glare.
Okay.
Blue Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Keep it coming. You don't know him.
Get a load of my Southwest cheddar cheeseburger. Let menu talk make it up double. Yeah. It's beautiful. Say what? I said it's beautiful.
Try my $5.99 Southwest cheddar cheeseburger combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
Insurance wanted me to settle my car accident case for $2,200. The Barnes firm got me $500,000.
What's your case really worth? Call us now and find out.
The Barnes Firm, 1-800-8-million.
Welcome to your new and improved Honey Hills Mazda. Come check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles just waiting for you. Our sales and service process, it's easy, but don't take my word for it. Listen to what our customers have to say.
The car buying process was super simple. I shopped online and scheduled my test drive all in the same day.
When it comes to car maintenance, I just schedule my service appointment online. It's easy.
Honey Hills Mazda is located in the City of Industry, just minutes away from LA, Orange County, and the Inland Empire. Visit us today.
Insurance said they pay $75,000 for my motorcycle accident, but the Barnes firm got me $625,000.
What's your case really worth? Call us now and find out.
The Barnes firm. 1-800-8-million.
916-6745 now. Lakers basketball is being brought to you by the Mercedes-Benz dealers of Southern California. Lake Buena Vista, Florida. It's down to 10. It was
Down by 10. 9-12 left in the game. Come on, Lakers.
Take a look at the West. All right, you see the Lakers on top, then you look at the middle. But concentrate
Houston's
on
in 6th place.
One of the biggest disappointments so far in the bubble has been the play of New Orleans. They are
Damn. New Orleans is sucking.
with Sacramento, Portland on the rise, and Memphis has a crazy difficult.
I definitely would not be surprised if the Trailblazers moved it in the eighth spot and would play the Lakers in the first round.
And this is where you want to get help on him.
I would not put it past you that Portland would probably be making it in the 8th spot. I would not be surprised at all.
Nice comeback with it. There is That's a good pass by J.R.
Markieff Morris for 3. Let's go. Come on. We back in this. Down 87-94. Lakers might actually make a comeback here.
Welcome to the NBA.
8:25 left in the game. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for a comeback.
Just when you thought this one might be over.
The Rockets just airballed. Oh shit! Oh shit! I smell a Laker comeback. What's that? What's that I smell? A Lakers comeback? What?
He's been in the league 8 years. Started this year with Miami, then went to Memphis. New lease on life with this Laker team. Horton Tucker's underneath. He scores.
Let's go. Talon Horton Tucker. Let's go. Down 89-94. Let's go. Talon Horton Tucker. From the South Bay Lakers G League team of the Lakers. Lakers are on a 10-0 scoring run. Let's go. Turn up. Let's turn up, boys. Turn up in the chat. Let's go, Lakers. Come on. Let's go.
They've gone over 4 minutes. Give credit to the Laker defense. J.R. Smith. Oh, it's going to be on Dwight.
Come on, really, Dwight. We don't need those fouls, Dwight Howard. Come on.
Dwight Howard's going to get called for the violation.
Talked about P.J. Tucker a lot. He's a good position player.
Well, he embellished that one, didn't he?
Yeah, a little bit of acting there.
He's been around this league.
P.J. Tucker.
And again, he played overseas. He's seen all the brands of basketball. When you have the Ukraine, Israel, Greece, Italy, and Germany on your resume, you've seen it all. 94-89.
Good defense.
No whistle. Lakers have it. They get even closer. J.R. Smith on its way.
Oh, come on, J.R. Come on, J.R. Gotta make those threes.
J.R. now digging defensively. On the other vet, James Harden, around 1-2.
Damn, come on, Lakers. Come on, don't let this game get away from you guys. Come on. Come on now.
James Harden, 34 points. And he's going to win the scoring count. Dion.
Come on, Dion. You gotta make that. Stop missing your shots. Come on now. You guys cannot afford to miss your shots, Lakers. Come on.
Try to get that momentum back on your side.
Lakers need the momentum here. Get the rebounds. Get the rebound, Lakers.
Oh, that was a late whistle. I'll tell you what. They weren't going to blow the whistle, and then Tucker went down. And with that action, then they blew a very tardy whistle.
Yeah, that's kind of a whistle that they kind of realized after he went down that maybe he did get fouled to poke in the eye area or something. You see, he gets hit there by Tucker. If he goes down, they blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Always protect the players if you can.
Yeah, and it's not that he wasn't fouled, because he was hit in the face. Obvious by that replay, and really his reaction, although we did see him embellish a minute ago. Hart gets doubled up. Here's where they move the basketball. Bring a foul. House.
Come on, let's not foul. Stop fouling. Come on, Dion.
Scenario on the floor. You want to try to make him make the longest pass possible. So you got to anticipate the guy that was on the down near the box has to.
Let's not try to get into foul trouble now. In the last few minutes, come on now.
Shoot that gap. Hopefully he'll have to take a long pass. He has time to get up under it.
They nearly let Rivers find himself all alone under the.
Let's not foul. Come on, don't foul.
Now you've got 3 on the clock. Close out outside. On its way. Right.
Come on, man. Let him wide open for 3. Come on. Jesus, man. Come on.
Just standing out there waiting with his hands ready.
By the way, team fouls. Lakers with 2.
God damn it, Lakers. And then you guys turn the ball over. Come on. Now I'm really starting to get pissed off now. Yep. That just about, I think that just about ends it. Yep. I'm buck. That pissed me off.
Obviously been a factor here. Steps back.
Lakers are down 89 to 102. 5:47 left in the game. This game is just frustrating.
1/3 pound beef patties. The only way to stop it is to eat it. The new Monster Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
It's a big step. Yeah, so I probably need a new car. I know, that's what I'm thinking. What is that?
No comment.
That
Lakers
is a
had a
great
chance
deal,
to come back,
that's a great car.
and
Cool
they just
design.
kept
I mean,
allowing
a
the
new
Rockets
Toyota
to
would be
come
awesome.
right back and
Look
shoot
at that
threes.
Wow, I gotta say, this
There's
is a
no
great deal.
perimeter
And every
defense.
Toyota comes
Lakers
with
have
no
no
cost maintenance.
perimeter defense
Looks like it's a perfect time
against
to
the
get Camry.
Rockets.
Yeah, gotta say.
Like, come on.
Make it easy.
Why? Why, Lakers?
1, 2, 3,
No comment.
4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Lakers, I need to know what's going on, Lakers. I need to know what's going on, Lakers. This is unacceptable. Put my other hat on.
That means 2. The new Monster Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
The NBA season is back. And live NBA games have returned to NBA League Pass. Get the NBA fix you've craving right from the comfort of your home. Watch the final regular season games for all 22 teams live from your phone, TV, or tablet. The race to the playoffs is approaching the home stretch. Be there with NBA League Pass. To order, go to NBA.com/watch.
Surgical green. N95 white.
Hi, Lakers.
Hospital blue. These are the colors of one nation uniting in gratitude. Thank you for showing us that we never stopped being the home of the brave.
Mercedes-Benz peak performer. Well, Kuz has played well, but
James Harden with 37 points.
Lights out, the NBA's leading scorer. 37 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Went out of the game. The Lakers made a close up to within 5.
Lakers had it, and then they just let the game. They just let the Houston Rockets score more threes.
They had the ball, and then all the momentum dissipated.
Lakers barely had any momentum. They had momentum for a slight amount of time, and then that momentum went out the window.
102.89, still 5.5 to play.
Lakers, number 1 in the West. After tonight, only 3 left in the regular season. We'll have the game Saturday afternoon.
What pass was that? Really, Quinn Cook? What kind of pass was that? You just turned the ball. You just turned the ball over. Another 3 by the Rockets. Yay. Congratulations, Lakers. Congrats. Rockets are on an 11-0 scoring run. That pretty much tells you right there that this game's pretty much over. Yep. That's like saying, oh, game's pretty much over. Lakers pretty much gave up on this game. Just like they gave up against the Thunder. Like, come on, man.
Well, the Houston Rockets will be drawing.
Jesus, man.
Even with Utah.
Right now,
just unacceptable.
They would be playing the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs. The Rockets.
They would be playing. They and Utah would be tied for the 4th spot.
If that guy on the Rockets was to freaking shoot another 3-pointer, I would have definitely threw this head off too.
Jazz Rockets, that saying with a week left, if it ended today.
In the standings were a minute ago, I didn't see that they were tied with the Jazz.
Right now, the Houston tied, the Rockets tied with OKC. OKC would fall to 6. Who would play Denver then?
You see how that screen was set by.
He's done that a couple times this year.
But he didn't get contact and then move. Had he hit contact and moved, they probably would have called it a moving screen.
And of course, Taylor Horton-Tucker can't hit his free throw.
Try my $5.99 Southwest Cheddar Cheeseburger Combo and make it a double for $1 more. Order now with no contact delivery.
Mike Trudell, you had the opportunity.
Made one of his free throws though. Yeah.
A few South Bay Laker games doing the play-by-play this year, so you are very familiar with THT, Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Yeah, Billy, you've referred to one of the basic and simple reasons why the Lakers remain so high in his upside. I mean, he's one of the youngest players in the league. At 19 years of age, they got him in the middle of the second round. Really versatile player. He can defend. His shot has really gotten better. He continues to get in better shape. And think about this. Some of the guys the Lakers have drafted, Jesse Buss, the director of scouting, and then now, Rob Pelinka overseeing things. Kuz, number 27. Vita Zubac, starting for the Clippers, 32nd. Josh Hart, 30th. Thomas Bryant, 42nd. Jordan Clarkson, 46th. You know, all these guys at that stage, Stu, you don't always see these guys stick around the league. But the Lakers have really done well drafting in those spots. And so that's part of it, too. You trust that scouting that they did on this kid. And you factor that into looking at his upside and just the eye test as you watch him play.
Yeah, Tucker's been, and he's had the opportunities. And today's a prime example of getting a real extended opportunity. He's represented himself very, very well.
Tell you what, he's worked on his body. Looks good. I mean, he really does. It's a difference from when he came into the league last summer. And of course, didn't get a chance really to go, as we've all been talking about, because of
that knee
injury. Yeah. Really set him back.
To condition yourself when you're injured like that.
Russ Westbrook did not play tonight. Tucker corner. James Harden looking with a rebound, but Taylor Horton-Tucker has it. Here he comes with the dribble still. Might be another foul on Dwight.
Come on, Dwight. Why do you keep fouling?
Just been trying to get out of the way.
Jesus, Dwight Howard. Come on.
Austin Rivers is right behind him, and he just ends up running over.
Yep. Come on, Dwight Howard. Watch what you're doing on the court. Situational awareness, Dwight Howard. Come on. It's called being aware on the court. You need to be aware of what you're doing on the court, Dwight Howard. Come on. And another 3 by the Rockets. Yay. Woo! Go Rockets. God damn it, man. Come on. Like, really, Lakers? Come on now. And Lakers can't freaking shoot their shots. Lakers can't shoot for shit.
Underneath, there's Hard. Yeah, no reason for James to be in the game at this point. 108-91. But he's in there with 37 points, 34 minutes.
Lakers on number 5.
Well, again for the Lakers, 4 starters in double figures: KCP, Kuz, Davis, and Danny Green. The bench tonight with 29 points. The Lakers shooting almost 48%, but 2 for 17 from 3, and they wound up missing 9 free throws. Make the most of your inbox this season. Sign up for our Best of the Week email to get top Lakers stories, highlights, and news straight to your phone. Sign up on Lakers.com/emails.
39 on the evening now for the league's leading scorer.
Oh, I really hope, and I'm telling you right now, I really hope we do beat the Pacers on Saturday. Because if we don't, we got some serious issues with the playoffs.
There's another nice drive and backhand layup by THT.
He has a way of finding seams.
So if we end up not being able to beat the Pacers on Saturday, oh yeah, we got lots of work to do. A lot before the playoffs start.
That's why it's so important for him to get a lot of minutes, so he knows how to always be playing under control, and just what the NBA is all about. Anthony Davis and JaVale, of course, who didn't play tonight.
Shooting 2 shots. Rocket number 25.
This game just needs to end already. Like, really, just end this game. There's no way the Lakers are going to come back and win. Just hurry up and shoot your fucking free throws. Houston Rockets. Nobody cares about your free throws. Just freaking end the fucking game.
Now for the 24th time this year.
Yeah, but he was 0 for 7 just a few minutes ago.
Stop rubbing this winning in our face, Rockets. Fuck you guys. Fuck the Rockets.
Of course, Taylor Tucker, a Clutch Sports client. It brings LeBron AD into play. They'll keep it away and a weave on the outside. Quick look. Quick looks to attack. Here he comes. Tough layup. Right at the rim. Dwight picks it up and he'll shoot free throws.
This game just seems like it's just dragging on longer than it needs to drag on. Like, come on, man. Killing me here, Lakers. You guys are killing me.
In a starting role, got 27 minutes in.
Dwight Howard picks up the race for another rebound off the rim.
Oh, yeah, it's an
offensive rebound. The offensive goaltending.
Which they didn't call.
That's his 11th rebound in the game. Nobody has more than that except Anthony Davis.
You know, you were 100% right in your question earlier tonight. As you see Dwight get hacked. When they get out rebounded every night, but it doesn't necessarily equate to losses.
Not for them.
No, not at all. It's just the nature of how they're approaching the game. I mean, the Lakers are plus 13 in the rebounding department.
When you play small ball like that,
well, let's hope the Lakers don't foul and the Rockets don't foul, so the clock just wind down.
The way they can make threes and things makes up for that.
Underneath, Waiters.
Deion Waiters can't even make the shot. Come on.
Still, the game is hard.
I'm surprised. They must want him to get 40 before they get him out.
Everyone needs just 1 point, and that's what they're looking for. And he gets fouled by Dudley, or is that a timeout? Or is that an offensive foul?
Let's go, Laker ball.
One of those. Sometimes I'm surprised when Harden doesn't get that whistle.
Oh, yeah, he's just now signaling for himself. He wants to come out.
Yeah, I'm good with 39.
Stepping into Houston, number 16, Manhattan. Summing up number 13, James
Harden, 5 games with 50-plus this year. Tonight he's going to have to settle for 39.
39 in 36 minutes.
8 rebounds, 12 assists. How about that?
Dwight Howard couldn't even make that.
This is going to be the Laker low for the year in three-pointers made.
That's good. That's good to know.
They made 2.
This will be the Lakers' lowest of 3-point field goals. of the year. There's always a low. There's always a low point for the Lakers, and this is it. Watch him missing it. I knew Deion Waiters was gonna miss that. I knew it.
Deion tonight, 2 for 10, and he was 0 for 4.
No comment. No comment.
Join us. Be interesting to see the Pacers. Get a look at somebody from the East. Shot put it up. They made 21 of 57. Remember I said they shot 61 already in a game in the bubble? 57 of them attempts.
Look at this. The Rockets are just rubbing it in the Lakers' face. Look at that. Like, really? At this point, the Rockets are just showboating. Freaking freaking Rockets have no freaking sportsmanship. Oh, jeez. Oh, just way to rub it in the Lakers' face, Rockets. It's awesome. What a class act, Rockets. What a fucking class act. Bravo! I applaud you, Rockets. I tip my hat off to you. Good job. Good job.
That's his 15th board. Right now.
This stream's just about over. This game's just about over. Well, it's been over, honestly.
A tie with Utah.
16.1 seconds left in the game. So this game's not quite over, but yes, it pretty much is over.
Sunday, the Spurs Tuesday.
This game is pretty much over.
Wednesday, and they're not done with the regular season until they play the Sixers on Friday. Very tough, too, with Ben Simmons.
Sad to hear that he injured his knee, and don't know really the severity, but they seem to think it's something that's going to keep him out of action for some weeks.
You see all the players here, you know all of them are missing friends and family very badly. LeBron was talking about that just the other night. They've been in the bubble now for a month, and they're going to be in it for quite some time to come. What does Stewart say?
We're going to hatch this one.
They're hatching it.
And that is the end of the game. Lakers lose 97-113. Thanks for tuning into the live stream.
The Lakers are now 51-17.
See you guys Saturday, 3 p.m. Pacific time, when the Lakers take on the Indiana Pacers in the bubble. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe out there. See you on Saturday. Peace.